Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, did you see the Terrence Howard thing where he talked about how the man's like kind of center of structural integrity is his butthole? And he claims P. Diddy was trying to compromise him and make him like fluid. Said once you compromise your center of integrity, which is your butthole, you become fluid and like nothing. You get all fucked up.
What, center of not physical integrity.
Oh, your manhood.
Actual integrity.
Yeah, he's a mathematician. So he was saying like the geometry, like the underpinning of your structural manhood is your physical. Butthole. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But it's mental too.
Like the center of gravity, he thinks is your butthole.
It's your butthole. And once you...
Which, by the way, I can't prove him wrong.
It's something to it, man.
Sounds like he's right again.
He was saying... It's Terrence Howard, mathematician.
Hustle and Flow.
Oh, boy.
The Hustle and Flow guy that's now a super genius.
Okay.
He claims Diddy went for his beehole. Under like the thing of like lessons. He was giving him like, acting lessons. He said Diddy was just like looking at him wrong. He's like, this guy's trying to fuck my ass. Take away the geometry of my manhood. So,
sounds
what do you
like
think about that?
Nightmare story to have to listen to. Saying to you.
You don't think he went for Terrence Howard's butthole?
But it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like Terrence Howard thinks that he wanted to.
Yeah. He might have.
But if there's anybody out there that might have wanted to, I would say Diddy's a prime suspect.
I can't follow what's going on because it sounds
There's a
like
lot of people saying he tried to fuck him in the ass.
Yeah.
What do you think? Free Diddy?
There's a lot of rumors going around that Diddy's trying to destroy men's structural integrity.
I understand those rumors. It sounded like the way that the story was being told was that Terrence Howard
assumed it.
Right, assumed it.
Yeah.
Well, he had like a assistant he was like, "What's up with him?" He's like, "Oh, Diddy's trying to fuck you." So his assistant was the one who told him, like, "Yo, this is what this
What's
is
that
all
guy's
about."
name? Mr. Bentley, or what was that guy's name?
It just gets more complicated.
Farnsworth Bentley. It's like, my boss is trying to fuck your ass. Get the fuck out of here. Run. Go now.
That's a fair point, though. Maybe he wasn't trying to fuck his ass. Do you think if someone gets their ass, fucked, it does compromise like their manhood from to where it like affects your posture and shit? Like you move differently after that.
Do I think that? No.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Do you have any proof?
I have a counter argument.
Yeah.
Gay guys walk different.
It's true.
I think it actually helps your structural integrity. The posture goes way up.
Yeah.
Once you get fucked,
it's true. Sure, you just you start wearing that sweater vest differently.
Yeah.
It starts looking way different on you. We had a thing in grade school that did you ever have it with like kids where it's like, yo, a lady's walking, like if a lady walked a certain way, like she had sex before.
Yeah.
We would just do it with all the moms, but yo, like all the moms that come to special lunch, like yo, she definitely had sex before. Yeah, if you walk with your feet a little bit more apart, that's how you could tell a girl had sex.
Once again, these are tough to refute.
I kind of hold to it.
Yeah.
If I see a woman go, anywhere near shoulder width apart, I'm going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? What do you think? Yeah. Slut. Your mom's here to help with pizza lunch. Like, yo, your mom got fucked, dude.
Speaking of sluts, how about the space sluts?
Dude. How did I not know about that?
I don't know. I think I saw it this morning, and it's been bothering me.
Yeah, it's
affected me a lot.
Also, Bezos, for all of that work, he just looks like a trash man. He has like the body of like a Philadelphia trash man. He's on like billions of dollars of TRT and gene therapy
just to become a WAP. He's transformed. He's fully just a guy at Wawa.
I know.
That's all he is. That might have been the biggest attempt to get rid of your wife ever.
Yeah.
Just being like, I built a spaceship. I'm going to launch you up there.
Yeah, man.
With Gail King.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because he'd have another wife pretty fast. If he blew his wife up in outer space.
Yeah, he'd have a wife before the rubble hit Earth.
Yeah, sending your wife in outer space is crazy. But yeah, dude, I don't know. He needs to tighten up his program.
He was probably bummed out when he saw that thing landing.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was almost out of that one.
It's also annoying because then that hits like girl consciousness. Like, man, when you go down to space, you're like, dude, you'll never go to fucking.
Jeff took his wife to outer space. Yeah.
She had a lunch with him. Yeah, I don't like this thing of sending ladies to space at all. It's also not historic. It's not like a historical. It's not.
You did say that.
Yeah, they sent a fucking chimp. The Russians sent
have already
chimps
been
to
up.
space. Sorry,
Yeah.
ladies, you guys missed the fucking
Yeah.
boat.
What was that dog's name?
It was like an
On-
L.
Fuck, I know that dog.
Starts with an L. The Russian dog.
What's that dog's name?
Like
The dog that went to space?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leica.
Space bud?
Leica.
Space dog.
The doll with the space on
Yeah.
it.
It's also sad that they went to space and just did like Instagram.
Yeah.
They're just in there going like,
Katy Perry's standing in front of a camera instead of looking out at the universe.
yeah,
She's like, it's not about me. And then she's up in space, literally staring directly into a camera.
I know. Especially once you say it's not about me, like for the 5th time, it's like, all right, it might actually be all about you.
Dude,
Actually,
her singing up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
dude.
got up there and sang,
What a wonderful world.
wonderful world.
Yeah, it's.
Good. That's what we need.
Although, what kind is that like? Is that trending on Twitter right now?
That song?
Yeah, no, I'm saying just like going to space. The fact that they went to space is like,
Yeah, I think it was pretty
it's pretty
popular.
big.
Yeah, and I
Pretty
think
huge.
people are more just, they have our opinion about it.
Yeah, that
But
stunk.
they're like, that stinks. That sucked that we did that.
Yeah, and it also, yeah, just to be like, we're going to go to space just to like, for a movement for women to take up more space. It's like, dude, did you ever live with a woman? They're doing all right.
Yeah,
terms
that
of
space is
occupying-
instantly theirs.
Yeah, they're taking up space already.
It's like living with Lemaire. He goes, oh, the office is my room now. You go,
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's just not even a cause. It's not a real cause. It's like, this is for women to take up more space. It's like, what do you mean by that? And it'd be like, I don't know, man. Why you ask me? What do you think about that? Do you think they need to be more confined? Do you think they should
do you
be?
think they should be confined or occupy more space?
I don't like. I don't
Come
like
on, you can do it.
occupy more space.
Yeah.
In what regard?
What was I combined?
True. Tires, June 5th.
True what?
Tires, June 5th.
Oh yeah, tires. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Women need to occupy more space.
Of course they do.
Tires. Watch tires.
They should be. They should if they choose. If they want to, of course. You know, nobody wants
If they want to
confine
take up more space.
Yeah.
You don't want to confine them?
No.
You don't ever want to confine your woman?
them. No.
What are your thoughts on foot training?
It was what?
Foot training.
Foot training?
Yeah.
What's that? I
Like
don't even.
binding their feet.
I don't support forcible foot training. If somebody wants to foot train,
Yeah.
sure.
Their daughter.
No.
What if your 2-year-old said, I want to foot train? Would you say yes?
No.
Why?
So you're against trans? What if your public school teacher came and told you
I would.
your daughter wants to foot train?
I would say let's just wrap the foot gently. You know, like wearing a
Trick
cape.
them. You don't want to trick the kids.
Yeah.
Did you see that soft white underbelly where the guy lost? Like he had a son, and his wife was like, "Our son's a daughter." And he's like, "No, it's not." And then she divorced him, and then the school was like, "Yo, it's on,
Schools are going.
bro." They need to
are so
chill,
bald.
dude. They need to chill. I don't understand like the hype up on it. If I'm a teacher and I'm like trying to like just get them to pay attention to geography, the last thing I need on my plate is like, "What are we doing?" Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, but there could be a deeper, like, you're trying to get them to pay attention to geography and they are acting up every day,
True.
and you go, okay.
Yeah, and the girls are all
I'm
being
about
so
to
good.
Fuck your shit up.
It's just a class. I think they're just being lazy because girls are easier in school. Like if you're a boy, school sucks. If you're a girl, you're like, I actually like it. I have all my pencils organized. So I could, if I was a teacher, I'd be like, we need more of these girls.
That's very true. They tried Adderall for years, and they're like, you know what? Fuck it.
now the
Make 'em all
teachers,
girl.
the teachers are just on Adderall, organizing the class. I'm like, it'd be much more efficient if these were all women in here. I don't see the point. I don't see what's wrong with that. And also, yeah, the sports. I was on PITM yesterday. We were talking about
What's that?
Panties in the Mouth podcast,
Okay.
premier
Sounds like
American
it's right up
podcast.
your alley, doesn't it?
Yes.
You've been known to stuff some PITM.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, peas and it's good.
He actually does.
Pennies in the mouth on Patreon.
What happened?
I just been saying it for years that that's a pretty cool thing to do.
Stuff a girl's
If she's
stuff a
if
girl's underpants into her mouth.
they're into it,
If
yeah,
they're into it.
yeah.
while you're poorly fucking her.
What if you're just like what if you're just working at their house
While
and
you're
you
giving
see
her-
him on the floor and you're just going?
Which is my own. But that's kind of
It's snack time. Yeah.
They're going to
yeah,
get
it can't be
washed.
better than that.
They're about to get washed. Why?
Yeah.
Like, what does that matter?
I mean, they're about to get washed, so like theoretically,
You're
they're
like,
clean.
say you're working at a house, like you're doing like you're a plumber, and you go in like to fix the laundry machine, you just see dirty underwear. Do you think a person has a right
You
to
say
stuff it?
I could gobble these.
Yeah. You don't ask for a tip though. No tip. You gobbled the panties when no one was looking. No tip. I also don't know if you tip.
Even
the
if you
plumber.
don't even know the woman.
Even if I've never even seen her,
Really? So you don't even know her age.
they got to be pretty big. You gotta be giant. I plead the fifth.
But yeah,
Turn the mic off on that.
But yeah, we were talking about coaches starting to get competitive in women's sports and just like how college coaches hear like a player's good and they go and kind of scout the house.
Yeah.
Just like there's like a fucking fast gay kid in your neighborhood and you're like, I could get him on the girls.
Oh, yeah.
I could get him on the girls varsity.
Fast gay kid. You
Bring
see him
the-
running
bring the-
like Forrest Gump in front of a truck. People are like, get out of here.
Bring the
That's my
briefcase
guy.
to his family's house. You're like, let's just have dinner. This kid could dominate.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts on that kind of stuff?
I on what kind of stuff? I didn't even understand what happened over there. It turns into like if she's there on a job site. And what? So
We're talking about how there's a thing going on right now where all of these girls are becoming boys and dominating men's sports, and it's
Right.
causing a fucking uproar.
And it's huge in the podcast sphere.
okay?
This is what we talk about.
yeah.
I thought wasn't this like a year ago that
No, it's still happening.
it's-
No, it
no,
was
it's-
girl. It was
It's been a
boys.
few years of us talking
Boys
about
becoming girls. Boys becoming girls. Now there's a lot of girls becoming boys and just cleaning up fucking boys in men's sports.
it. No way.
That's not true.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Thank you
not
very
true.
much.
That's Russian disinformation.
That is Russian. That's actually Russian.
Unfortunately, this is
disinformation.
on camera. All right. It's just a deep, it's a deep. Okay. Couch. If anybody's just listening to this, I tried to get up to get
Yeah,
to the.
yeah.
How was the
You
Masters?
laid on the ground. That's what I'd like to talk about.
Yeah, how was the Masters?
How was the Masters?
Well, really. So we should start by saying how much I appreciate
No, it's
what Shane did to get us to the Masters. Because, and I did say like a year and a half ago, I was like, if you could ever use your powers for me, I'd love to go to the Masters.
Mhm.
And then he made that happen.
That's awesome.
And it's
and what did I
unbelievable.
ask for in return?
6 beers.
Oh God, no! I don't even want to.
By the way, everyone at the Masters had heard that. Everywhere we went, dudes were like, "How many beers has he had?"
It was
To the point
a
where I
nightmare.
started defending him, where I was like, "Guys, just leave him alone. He's only ever one."
And then he would laugh at because then like the moment guys would come up to him, I would just walk away, and then he would be like, "Look at him over there applying sunscreen, trying to act like he's
Trying to
busy."
pretend no one was like, yeah. No, not even a spray. He had a
Lathering.
deodorant stick of sunscreen.
No, don't. It doesn't get all over your hands.
It's fucking crazy.
You're doing like the UGG from Camp Anawana.
What?
Camp
you ever see
Anawana, we
Salute
hold
Your
you in our
Shorts?
heart.
What?
Did you ever see Salute Your Shorts?
What?
Did you ever see Salute Your Shorts?
The show.
No.
All right.
This honestly, it sounds like Mad Libs.
No, it's not. It was a show on Nickelodeon when we were younger. It was big.
I didn't have cable till I was like 13.
Damn.
Yeah. What?
Why did you have cable?
Oh,
We
man.
got cable and then it was the X Games and that was incredibly exciting.
You got to see the X Games right away. That was the first. You're like a Soviet. You got everything at
Skateboarding?
once. You turned 13, and we're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
But no,
yeah.
the Masters. I didn't. So I was trying to hold my tongue
Yeah.
because I knew it was big for Kirby's.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a fuck about golf.
Yeah.
I really wanted to.
You can't see anything.
Yeah, you couldn't see.
Yeah,
a
how does
fucking
that
thing.
work? Did you pick
it doesn't.
a spot?
I don't know how anybody. You just like the best you could do is park up at a hole, and then you get to watch that if you could see. and then that's like a hit on the green. We were
It's
at
like a
16.
marathon.
There
You
were
get to pick
some.
one
There were
spot.
some awesome spots. Like, was that 6? That was a par 3.
Yeah,
That was great.
but I couldn't see anything.
Oh,
So like if you
oh
could
yeah.
see
Well,
all
he's
the,
also he can't see.
Yeah.
so we did get to
Took
16.
a fucking blind guy to the Masters. He couldn't see a single thing. I was like, "It's beautiful out." He was like, "Is it?" And the Ocon man last second got a ticket.
What?
Yeah, the Ocon man got in with us.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a miracle.
That's awesome.
The people at CAA just were like,
Give him the tick.
all right, here you go. You can have this.
That's tight.
So he, but he was planning on not going. So he had already started drinking a little.
Yeah.
He was ready to lock down by himself at Hooters for the entire day, which I couldn't have been more jealous.
That's kind of nice, actually.
I could not have been more jealous.
It's also nice to be at the bar and be like, my buddies are there right
Yeah, and
now.
also be like, I have to be here.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else I can.
True.
They drop me off. I got to stay here until the sun goes down. From noon to fucking 8 p.m. at a Hooters.
And then you can't have cell phones, which sounds great, but it's almost like a movie where, you're with somebody and then a bus passes and then that person's gone.
Yeah, we got lost a couple times.
Did you really?
Yeah. It's just 100,000 people moving around and everybody's dressed alike. Everybody's dressed like golfers.
Every single person is dressed like a golfer.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah.
Everyone was extremely nice.
Yeah.
Everyone was great. The staff, everybody that worked there was awesome. Other than the bathroom, you go in there,
That was a very
fucking-
different experience.
it's prison in there.
What
It
was in the
literally
bathroom?
became prison. So the only black people I saw
Yeah.
were the bathroom attendants.
Mhm.
That as second you go in the bathroom, it's like 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 2, get in it, like just hurry up, go.
Yeah.
What?
And then they yelled at me because there's like a walls of urinals, and I'm like walking down the set, and then one would open up, and the guy would be like, "Keep going all the way to the end," and then I'd try and bank again. He's like, "Keep going all the way to the end." They just keep yelling at you and then they're yelling at the next person.
The stalls were like a cell block, like
No,
like,
really,
the doors
for
would
real,
open up.
it was crazy. in there.
Yeah.
What the
And then
fuck?
you walk back outside, and it's paradise. It's the most beautiful place you've ever seen. They're like, hold on, I'm going to go to the bathroom. It's
Yeah.
like, get the fuck down, go.
Why do they need that level of organization there?
It was very organized.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was intense. The bathroom lines were quick though.
They were quick.
Yeah, it was very efficient.
Yeah. It does feel like a trick. A lot of people are kind of because they're like, it's this unbelievable experience and the food's,
Food
inexpensive.
could go fuck itself.
Yeah.
What was the
And it was
food?
like, wait till you try the cheese sandwich.
It was just a
It's only
regular-
$1.50. Turns out they got that price exactly right. That thing was $1.50 cheese sandwich.
It sucked.
Chicken sandwich.
Wonder Bread,
It was
yeah.
freezing cold.
That's so fucking funny.
I don't want to shit on the Masters because it was awesome.
Yeah.
And everyone there was nice. But
It would have been amazing to watch
yeah.
on TV.
I actually caught a bunch of it. I was in San Antonio in the green room. It was just on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Saw
looks great.
Rose was dominating. One guy got stuck in like a bush. Did you see that? Where he got like stuck in a
No.
fucking bush and had to sit down for a while.
That was O'Connor. O'Connor laying down. Yeah, we were at the 18th. So they went into extra, I guess, playoffs at the end because it was
Yeah.
tied. So apparently it was they play the 18th again, and then the 10th, and then the 18th, or just 18th, then 10, and then 18th. Yeah,
Who won?
Rory.
man.
Roy. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
experience, like-
so we posted up at the 18th tee box just in case it went
Yeah.
to an extra round and we could see them tee off. So we were at the end. We could a mile away. The guy won, and there was like 5. Chris was laying on the grass farting, and we were like, "Get up, dude!" He's like, he's just rolling around on the. Yeah, it was a fucking disastrous trip.
Johnson was like a bachelorette party because Chris got hammered. We
Yeah.
would get lost. Be like, "Where did you go?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
did you go?"
There was a lot of lost fights.
When we went back to the plane, I
Yeah.
cried. on the plane 'cause-
That's so
Some
fucking
lost
funny.
fights. He cried on the plane
No.
I had a panic attack
right before
Oh,
takeoff. He
yeah.
goes, "I'm going to just get a hotel here and drive. I got to go."
No.
Sit down, Gerby baby.
Yeah,
You should have
but you
sang
were
It's a
so
Wonderful
helpful,
World.
John and Chris, and then the pilot.
The pilot was very helpful, but during his panic attack, I was like, "Would it help if I blast Drake?" And he's like, "No." He's just completely honest. He's like, "I fucking hate Drake, and you play it all the time, and you play it too loud."
He did. He plays it too loud. All his music's too loud. Have you ever been in a car? It's nuts.
That is not good for a panic attack. Drake for a
I
panic
know.
attack.
That's
would
why I
be-
said it to him. I was like, "Would it help you if I blast music?"
And you were the first, because I had a racist, theory, which was like,
What?
Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
there was just like black people take a while to like get a car. Like when you get in the car, you know, like getting out of a car. Sorry, I just thought of the thing that I thought.
That's fine.
Black people take a long time getting in and out of cars.
Yeah, it's like a lot of like rigmarole. I don't know. And then you did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Just start the car.
Say when you're
And
waiting
you-
for a parking spot
one
at the
time
mall,
when
you're
you
like, what the
were-
fuck are you doing?
What?
You're like waiting for a parking spot, you're
No,
saying?
no.
Or
It's like
fucking
with
around?
him. Well, this was back when you had your Corolla. And I didn't know how bad it was
Talking
to
about black people in the
critique
cars?
you. When you got in it. And then I got in, I buckled up. We were going to go get coffee. And then you like take out your phone and you're like doing this.
You
And I
guys
was like, what
get
are
the music going.
Right. And I was like, what are you doing? And you're like picking a song. I'm like, well, let's go. And so anyway, it just abused me of that. I said, here's a white guy that does it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I do a lot of black stereotypes. Think of one.
Think of one?
Yeah.
No.
One of them fiddling around in their cars is so funny. They fiddle.
Yeah.
You do critique my driving. You critique the parking. Can you imagine being in a car
I
like
talked
you?
shit the other day.
I would love to
did.
see you drive.
Well, you've seen me drive.
It's probably chaos.
No, but you nailed exactly because when I drive, because you know with my vision, and I know this is gonna
You can't see.
I can, but it's just like I like to be doubly sure. And you were like, you're looking way too far to, you know, like if I'm gonna pull out, I really make sure there's no people. I gave someone a scare one time, and then I you know, so it's in Los Angeles.
And what music do you listen to?
The engine. I just
Silence.
Yeah,
You don't listen to music in your car.
occasionally I do.
Like what?
You know what?
I honestly don't.
Oh, it's like, you know,
Pirates of the Caribbean
yeah, Pirates of the
soundtrack.
Caribbean. Everybody like, I got hit with like, what did I get here?
For fucking real, dude.
Yo,
And
you
he's,
know
and
that
he's
song
been
rules.
listening to
That
the
song
NBA
rules.
theme song.
And
dude.
the John Tesh, yes.
Yeah.
Discover Weekly is phenomenal. They
Your
got
Discover
Tim McGraw.
Weekly.
What?
Your Discover Weekly is Pirates of the Caribbean and the NBA theme song.
Yeah, and yeah, that John Tesh song is great. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, you know.
Damn, that was probably right when you got cable too. They were using it back then.
Yeah. There is a YouTube channel that plays like soft jazz at all. Just like a
Nice.
piano and yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
So it's just like chill.
Yes.
Nice.
I guess coming from that, which is the whitest way on earth to drive, I've probably seen black as hell in my car.
Yes.
You drive too white. Quiet
Thank
is
you.
nuts.
No, what?
Quiet's nuts.
I'm just kidding. What?
Silence is crazy to me in a car for
No,
the
no,
most
no.
part.
I don't think so. I mean, I get it.
But listening to the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song and driving around.
No, no. Yeah, but there's I mean, it's just that's not the only thing. And like also like a Hans Zimmer mix, but it's
Hans Zimmer mix.
You gonna tell me Hans Zimmer isn't amazing? I do think that's
Yeah,
like
maybe like while I'm watching a movie. Yeah.
yeah.
It is nice to be in a parking lot and have like a dramatic like soundtrack swell and be like, they take for fucking ever. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh no, I'm gone. I'm somewhere else.
Man, driving in Philly, you must have had a tough time.
Yeah, driving. Yeah,
Because the killer bees are out.
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
bees. You
I
call
don't
black
know
people.
I don't know what that means. Shade. But listen, hold on. I did have, you know, there were some teenagers on bicycles, and holy Toledo, because you know when you're coming into the, you know when you're coming in.
Teens on bikes.
Yes.
Were they bees or W's?
You know what it is. So you're coming to the art museum.
Oh, there were some bees. Bees by the RBC.
Children. It doesn't matter. So, but it's what it is. And they're on their bikes. And then, like, right as the green light, and I start going one, like, hardcore darts at the truck. And then I like, whoa. And then,
I was getting scared.
yeah. And then I was saying to my girl, I'm like, if he collided with the car, I'm finished. I'm in like, because I can't stop. It's going to be like,
You're gonna hit.
it's going to
and
be
run.
LA riots. It's going to be, you know?
Yeah.
Or then I'm just going to drive, then I'm going to hit and run. So then I was like, I would drive to a police station. Then I start going through all that. But yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, you have to turn yourself in.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, I'm never driving in this city again. I ruined that afternoon.
Yeah, you got to be careful. That's you can get really, if you hit one of those kids, you get in a lot of trouble.
Yes. And
Like a lot of businesses could explode if you.
I have I'm very like Blizz, like I get, you know, picked on.
You get harassed.
So I remember when I got candy mugged at Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got, yeah. The
I
Ghetto
got
Boys.
candy mugged.
The Ghetto Boys
When
got
I
him.
was
It wasn't
moved-
even close to Halloween.
Did you hold out the bowl?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I learned my lesson the hard way with that as
You
well.
can't do that.
You cannot hold out the
What
bowl.
happened to you?
They fucking just seized a lot of candy.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Well, how did it go down?
I just was like, here, grab a couple. I was like, whoa, you gotta pull it down. I'm like, boys, man, you
I
got.
grew up in
then
a
it was just.
W neighborhood, and that happened.
Okay.
Still happened.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you do leave, like take one. If you try to leave a dish
No.
outside, that gets destroyed anywhere.
How did you get mugged?
I come out, I had a pot full, you know.
Yep.
And
Here you go, fellas.
yeah, and I was like,
Here's some applesauce.
What candy were you dishing out? That's the
No
question.
candy this
it
year.
was everything. It was like I spent the money on the candy.
Yeah, you want- yeah.
Amazon, and I had
You were
this whole-
excited.
I wouldn't say I was excited.
Yeah.
I felt an obligation to do it because I think it's an awesome holiday, and also, you know, I'm new to the neighborhood.
Halloween's an awesome holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a backpack on, and he
Tell me you were dressed as Jack Sparrow.
I was not dressed up. I did wear like orange and black.
You wore orange and black.
Yeah, like, you know, that I had in my wardrobe already.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Like an orange?
don't remember.
Orange
Don't
polo,
recall. Don't
black
recall.
pants,
Don't recall.
pumpkin suit. What were you wearing?
I don't recall.
Did you dress your cat up?
No.
All right.
And he turned his backpack around so it was like front ways and unzipped it and started putting, and he went like, and then they all started doing it. And I was like, guys. And then one kid, they took it all. And then one kid was like, I'm sorry, bro. And I was like, sorry. And then that was it. I was out of candy.
You didn't have any
so then
more?
I had to shut off all my lights. And then any other kids that came out, I was like, well, are they going to be pissed? You know, they ruined
That
it for everybody.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to like run to Rite Aid.
5'9",
Give a description.
220.
Yeah, I got crushed one year. I held the bowl out and I was like, never again.
You can't do it.
Yeah, it's big handfuls. You got to you have to grab, dump in the bag.
And I said, I'm out of here. And then I moved to the suburbs. Anyway, just kidding. But I did. But
You
anyway,
do get involved. Yeah, we talked about that. How you got involved in like a high level crime.
oh, yeah. Yep.
That was pretty wild.
That was, terrifying.
true.
Yeah. So,
But the Masters were good.
The Masters, it was good. I'm happy we went, but
it was awesome to go. And
yeah, it was
again,
cool.
just like you taking me was so
Yeah.
special. And it meant so much to
That's
me.
because
So
you're
thank
special.
you. Well,
Not drinking 6 beers though was a fucking crime.
no, it's not a crime. It's not a crime.
How many would you have? Just one, right?
Well, I had vodka on the plane ride there because I was freaking out. And then technically at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, you turned it on during that panic attack.
Yep.
That was nice.
Oh, you guys went there and back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. So you hit your 6.
Yeah. But alcohol affects me different. And
Yeah.
people that don't have that, they can't get.
I know it affects you different.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted it.
No.
What does it do? Is like the hangover and all that stuff afterwards?
Like there's a point. So like there's an hour where it feels nice.
Yeah.
And then it's just like inflammation. So then I just start to feel like crap.
Yeah.
And then it's like the amount that I would have to drink to get through that is like, no, but then I'm going to feel so bad
Yeah.
the next day that I can't even enjoy it while it's happening. And I'm just like, yeah,
You
you
were-
have an unbelievable constitution. The fact that the next day you were like in the mood that you were in is
Yeah.
insane.
We were having fun.
You did have fun.
No, I can be grumpy in the morning.
You weren't grumpy at all. You woke up and you were like, hey guys. and then you took a shower, and then you were you. Which
That's
is
nice.
nuts.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I can't handle the hangovers, man. I hate them.
No.
The Ocon man rallied yesterday. I thought there was no shot he was going to be all right. Oh yeah, he's got no problem crushing pills.
I had one pill, one lorazepam, because, for fear of flying.
Yeah,
Oh, oops. Allegedly. Yeah.
You could do it. It's your right.
I remember the first time I heard you say allegedly. It killed me. I remember, how when somebody said something really funny, I knew where I was standing in helium. But anyway, just in case my doctor's watching, I don't combine that.
You can
But
drink.
anyway,
I
had
was going
one.
to tell you, just take pills. Then, if you can't drink, just take like 2 lorazepams and like a little bit of mushrooms, and just go to the Masters.
Right.
That'd be the move.
mushrooms would have rocked.
The issue here was
It would have been really overwhelming though. Yeah,
Shane was treating me
I would
to
have laid down when I got lost the first time. I would have just. But the problem was I was trying to get their attention because I lost them. I thought they were in front of me when we were walking. It turns out they just stopped next to me, and I kept walking because people kept talking to me.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to find them, and I was just like standing on a hill, just trying to gain attention so they could maybe see me, so just everyone saw me.
Yeah.
And then all of them were like, yo, bro, fucking chug this beer. I was like, all right, give me the fucking. It was the Georgia Bulldogs football team.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was the Georgia players came up, and they were the ones who got me to chug a beer because it was while I was lost, and I was like, I'll chug it with you, but now it's a real race against the clock for me to find these guys because I was on the cusp of being hammered.
Oh.
And then we were like going search parties in different directions, and I was going where he ended up where he was.
I was
So
for real 30 yards away, just standing.
And then you
was
took
very
the hill.
close, yeah.
Then you took the hill.
Yeah.
Dang.
But we ran into JJ Watt, who is just an awesome.
Yeah, he was the man.
Yeah.
Him and his boys.
Yeah, he had 2 high school friends. I think they were I could be 100% friends with. They were so nice.
How about that dude O'Connor was battling with?
Oh yeah,
There was just a guy behind us that was a roofer from Florida that was just
kid
so
in the back
obnoxious.
of the class.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Just like yelling?
It was really funny.
Was he yelling out?
They were just being loud, and at the Masters, like if somebody's hitting, you got to be really quiet. And we were right next to the green, so dudes were like putting, and he was like, "Yo, dude, where are all the squirrels? They fucking killed all the squirrels." And O'Connor was hammered next to him, like, "Shut the fuck up! Nobody fucking likes you, dude. Who gives a fuck?" Another guy would be like, "Fuck you." He's like, "Fuck you, pussy."
He didn't like the chatter.
Somebody
during the
farted
game.
during a putt, which was
Who did?
former NFL quarterback. I don't want to name him now. He farted at the Masters.
Oh my god!
It was extremely funny. I mean, that was a fun time. Sitting at the 16th when we were all.
Yes.
It was kids in class. You had to be quiet, and everyone there was just like.
Yeah,
And we
that's
get to see
hard.
Rose make a putt that like brought him right back into the mix. And then Rory comes through, and that's the thing though. It's like, oh, well, what's gonna happen? But then
Yeah, you don't know. There's no phones, so you can't check. You got to like
Yeah.
literally stand in front of an actual scoreboard they're putting up, which is kind of cool.
it's kind of cool.
I don't like the scoring system with golf. They got to flip that. Like -7 wins. They should just give you like 40,000 points.
That would make it
If you're
more
in the lead,
exciting.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking embarrassing.
Awesome shot. 25,000. Yeah.
Like a
Top
crazy
golf.
tax.
Should
Yeah,
just be Top
exactly.
Golf.
Exactly.
That's a weird thing too. They try and make courses longer because they're like, oh, everybody's scoring so low. It's like, but they're all playing the same course. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares if it's 30 under as opposed to 10 under?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it true that like even if someone plays there and gets like 20th place, they still get like $300,000-$400,000?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
20th probably makes that
Really?
pretty easily. Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
What do you shoot right now?
Well, my handicap's an 11.3, but it's probably going to go up because I'm making some swing changes and I'm not good. So
So how does that work? Does your handicap like affect the score if you play against somebody else? Is that like you know what I mean? Like if you go
I don't
and
know
play,
how that system works. It's like it's kind of a weird system, but it prompts me to enter it after I play around. So I enter.
I thought that's exactly what it was designed for.
Right. So if you're competing,
Yeah.
right.
why do they call it a handicap though? That's what I don't understand.
I don't know.
Because it's a disability.
True.
you're handicapped by your score versus whoever you're playing.
But does that affect the score? I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you got like a 4 and I got a 5, but I had a higher handicap, we'd have like the same.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I guess it keeps it somewhat fair.
Somewhat.
Seems communist to me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy actually. I like that. Can you get the tags if your handicap gets like high enough?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Like the parking tags. You can
get
park.
You get to park closer at the golf course.
I got busted in a handicap spot where I get my wings. I don't take up handicap spots where I go to Nando's to get. They have like
Great
just
wings.
like wood grilled wings. They're so fucking
We should
good.
order those.
I should actually. They're
Yeah.
delicious. But they're I like the only parking spots out front of it. Everywhere else is kind of busy. It's like 2 or 3 giant handicap. It's like a lane of just handicap spots. So I always like pop in there, grab my wings, and leave.
How many
Like,
spots?
It's like 3. It's just, but it's right in front of the place.
There's
in
never
front
3
that.
of them at once.
Dude, it's just all of it's handicapped. If you want to go to Nando's and pick up an order, or you want to park out front, you have to be handicapped. Or in front of that's valet for the hotel next to it, and I'll pull in the valet, and they're like, "You can't park here right now." So I'm like,
shut
fine,
the fuck
back
up.
into a handicap spot. I'm like, you made me do it. And then I went to get my wings. I'm like, they won't be there. Dude, a car pulls behind me. I'm like, no way, he's handicapped. Saw the tags. I was like, burning with shame. Just hopped in my car.
That's worse than dumping.
I limped out. I was just like,
Dumping in the handicap.
yeah.
And you come out and you're like, there's no chance there's a guy in a wheelchair.
Have you ever encountered?
I have. It's devastating. I took a family dump, the family bathroom. Then I've opened that after a dump, and there's been a family that needs to like change diapers.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
get hit. Those things get hit hard.
Yeah.
Although they're kind of rolling those family bathroom is like, I think that's been the solution for like the
Yeah,
trans stuff. It's just like families or whoever, and then you can kind of,
Yeah. That's what I do.
yeah.
Instead of like limping out, I'll go, excuse me. I'm handicapped. I'm a family. I'm a fucking family.
That was the only thing they could do. They could, because it was such an insult. You can't solve that problem.
Can't.
Because then if you have a just trans bathroom, you can't do that. So it has to just be
They
family,
could do
family and friends. Just trans bathroom would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Party.
Fun.
People would be getting in there.
Anyone could go.
And that would, bro, think if you hit it, you had to hit. There's the only toilet open. You got the walk of shame coming out.
Sure, I'd put my family in the family room. Like, I'll be back. Just hit the trans bathroom. But yeah, that's a thing at the airport. I've seen people go in and crush the almost the family bathroom,
Yeah,
and you just see a family waiting outside.
I've done it. And then I'm in there. You got to just be like, I'm taking my time on this.
Yeah,
It's a single bathroom. It's
perfect.
You can lose yourself in there. You can
really
take some time. You can look at Instagram. You can fuck around.
Yeah, that's
I've
a big.
taken a long time and then come out and seen
Yeah.
like a line of families.
You just got to come out and go. You got to come out of there and go. Well, fuck, where the hell did they go? Where the fuck's my
Does
family?
anyone see my child?
Where's my family? I'm excited to fly with my family tomorrow. That's always an operation.
And Gerby.
And Gerbs,
And
dude,
me.
I can't believe
Yes.
they're gonna have so much fun.
Great.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to absolutely sick both
You're
my
gonna
daughters.
scare the fuck out of Matt's
Promise I
kids.
won't.
No,
No,
they're gonna have
First of all, no.
Yeah,
You're gonna. You know what you do.
Oh, if we're freaking out?
Yeah.
I won't do that.
All right. Good.
No, definitely not in front of kids.
they'll
And-
hold your hand. They'll hold your hand the whole time.
Oh, that's great.
They're not. I'm not saying in a bad. I
He's
do it all
gonna
the time. I
squeeze
hold my
the
hands.
shit out
I
of
get
it.
nervous when we land. I'm always like, hold your father's hand now. It makes me feel a lot better.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah.
But yeah, they have no idea. They start bumping and they're just like,
But even if I was like, it was so nice having you there. Like when you're going through something, and your friends are there and like talking you through it. It was
I was trying my best to make things worse for you.
you weren't. You're saying that you.
On the takeoff, I didn't know how bad it was until we left. On the way there, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, the way there I
Just
had
be
it.
like, holy
I
shit, we're really high up.
once I get up, I'm all right.
Yeah.
And the way that the pilot like explained it to me, and I think like this really made sense, was he's like, you're not used to being in 3D like
Do the
that.
South African. Do the South African.
I really can't. You guys
Try
can.
it. You can do it.
He's like, hey, bro, is there?
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do accents like
Try
that.
it. It's fun.
Hey, bro, what did you get up there? You're not used to being in 3D, so your ear hairs are like, hey, this is totally destabilizing,
yeah,
and you're trying to, for me, exert control over what feels like an out of control feeling. You
Yeah.
can't, and then that starts to spin that derealization feeling, and I'm like, what? I feel like I'm losing my mind. So that's what he's. I just thought it was a nice thing for him to say, which is like, it feels weird, and as it should, because you're not used to it, and your ears are telling you there's a problem, but there's no problem.
I never thought about the ear hairs. So your ear hairs just start getting like, what the fuck's going on? You start to spaz.
Equilibrium, yeah,
Yeah.
because
Whoa.
you're suddenly back, and yeah, but it.
The
Again,
news
I
doesn't
really
help either.
appreciated
I think
because
the news has not been
gotta
done
get
good.
past it.
The news has not been great.
No, man. Another helicopter just exploded.
Yeah, I watched that. I saw that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be on a helicopter.
Dude, yeah, I don't. Not a good time for helicopter charters.
No.
Even
You
though I
sure?
was interested to learn that you can land a helicopter with no power to the rotors. But unfortunately, it sounds like that one they actually like lost.
Yeah,
a
the whole
rotor.
fucking thing fell off.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you're talking about if the fucking you
The
can
engine
land it?
dies, they can turn the rotors such that there's enough
Yeah.
air being pushed through to like come down, not super soft, but it's not a death sentence.
Damn.
It was there's a YouTube channel called Smarter Every Day that did a whole thing. This is like 10 years ago, but yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it was cool.
Still not getting in one of those things, man. They've caught too much
Yeah.
negative press.
Yeah.
That last one was like, Jesus Christ, bro. Did they hit the water?
Yeah.
Ah, poor souls.
There goes my theory. Yeah, true. Whole fam.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I got
Straight to Davy Jones' locker.
What is that?
Damn.
Now, I'm not making fun of him because
No, you're
I
not.
fly a lot and I really don't want to die that way.
No.
But
Gallows humor.
it was making me thinking about if that space shuttle with Katy Perry did explode and her hit song was "You're a Firework." Would have been good.
Yeah,
Baby,
man. I
what
mean,
you're-
that's criminal, dude. Sending all those babes into space is
Launching the babes.
that's reckless. If they died, wouldn't it technically be like reckless endangerment? Or yeah, no, he'd probably get off.
He'd be all right.
Yeah, he'd get off.
He'd be like, change the law.
Yeah, true, true.
For sure. See if they
Anybody
can
can do
survive up there. Then we'll go. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
the
go.
babes are in space now. That's not good. Especially just
Launch the space babes.
with the babes in space.
Put the babes up there. Cool them off a little.
True. I mean, how long do you think it takes for them to land back on Earth and slowly get their ear hairs probably slowly get back to normal, and they're like, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing it that way?"
Dude, think about having that over your babe. Like, we don't go anywhere anymore.
Oh yeah,
Took you to fucking space, bitch.
yeah. I didn't like the astronaut food.
The astronaut food sucked. You're up there for 10 fucking minutes. What'd you eat? I was hungry. What? I didn't feel good. Because you kept me up all night with your fucking snoring.
Yeah, you'd get like maybe a nice afternoon. You could send your babe out of
I
space.
guarantee in the car ride home, one of them was like, Gail was being a bitch. Gail was a fucking bitch the whole time we were in space.
She thought it was all about her. Not that it's all about me.
Not that it's all about me, but like, let's be honest. It was Katy Perry's trip.
Do you think that would be cool if you're Jeff Bezos and you just you have a wife and you send her and Katy Perry and Gail into space? You think you actually felt anything, or just like, all right?
Yeah, it was probably just another day for that guy. He
Yeah, that's
probably
what I'm
woke up like, oh, fuck, I gotta launch those women into space.
I don't think so. I think he's excited.
You think so?
Yeah,
You like Jeff Bezos?
sure.
Bezos versus Musk. If you had to pick one, Bezos versus Musk.
But jeez, I'd have to say Elon.
You like Elon better than Bezos?
I think so, I think like right now we're in a rocky.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Why do you like Elon better than Bezos?
Bezos, it seems as I'd like SpaceX was before Blue Origin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
And-
copying his swag pretty badly on this.
Yeah,
yeah.
and the first time they landed that Falcon booster, that's an unbelievable video to watch. It's so because everybody would say you can't do it. This is a joke, blah blah blah, and then they did it, and everybody starts chanting USA. It was like we're back in this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and to see this thing come down.
And you've been jacking off to going to Mars for years.
okay.
I remember that. I'd go hang out with you and Chris. All you guys talked about was fucking Mars.
Well, yes.
Yeah, shut up about Mars.
No.
You need to worry about Halloween.
It's true.
You got to focus on Halloween before we can
True.
focus on Mars.
Mars bars.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Mars bars.
Mars
Candy
bars.
bars.
Oh man.
Damn, dude. So what's the Falcon was Elon's craft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he takes space more seriously because Bezos is just popping
Bezos
out
is
of the
having fun.
stratosphere. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
There's
kind of
a-
just pulsing.
I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, there's this YouTube video. I just found it again recently, but I loved it because when they landed 2 of those, there's like a guy filming it, and just the way he says it, because you're watching him from afar, and then as they're re-entering, the light up to slow it down, like the engines light up, and so he's like 2 candlesticks coming down, and then it's like you hear the sonic booms, and he's like double sonic booms. It's just a
Yeah,
it's
that's
just a
kinda sick.
wild.
Yeah,
thing
it's
to-
cool. Yeah.
The guy who got to say that probably felt so cool to be like double sonic booms. If
Yeah.
I got to say that into a headset around
Yeah.
people, I'd be like, "Fuck,
That would be awesome.
we're initiating double."
I was down
sonic
there
booms.
for some space launches.
Did you really?
Or some
Oh yeah, I
rocket-
forgot
yeah.
you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saw it?
There's nothing. It's the coolest thing possible.
It has to be.
Yeah. It's great. Although the last time I was there, it got rained out. And I sat on the beach all day waiting for it. They were
Waiting
like
for the
2 p.m. 2 p.m. launch. I was like, I'm gonna have a good buzz by 2 p.m. They go, it got delayed 8 hours, and I was like, that's fine. I'm in the zone. The sun's going down. I was like, oh shit. Fuck that rocket fucking bullshit. And then a giant thunderstorm came.
That's
It's
kinda
pretty-
cool.
it was
Yeah,
awesome.
that's kind of cool.
Listen to fucking not For Whom the Bell fuck it. Listen to a Metallica song.
Doing a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great day.
That is awesome. It sucks the rocket didn't launch. I'm
Now
pissed.
my family that lives there sends me rocket launches every day.
Really?
Yeah, they go, we got another video for you. I go, sick.
I think there was a
I gotta look
rocket
at
launch
that.
in San Antonio, or like it was visible from San Antonio. Maybe it was from Houston, but yeah, the guy
When?
like Saturday.
It's probably fucking Katy Perry. You probably saw Katy
I
Perry.
think you saw Katie. Maybe
I don't know where they launched that thing.
I don't. Probably somewhere else. Well, I don't know where the fuck can they do that? 'Cause if they're, I'm
Looks
sure
like
they're
a
all in, like
desert.
L.A. So maybe they just hit like fucking New Mexico or something. Roswell.
Remember the guy who tried to prove the earth was flat and he made himself a rocket?
No.
He just fucking died.
Just blew up. That'd be sick if he got vindicated. He's like, I'm falling off the edge. Clearly, I'm coming right off
He
the
probably
edge.
did think that on the way down. Like,
Yeah.
seems pretty flat to me.
It's bullshit.
I'm about to fucking hit it. It's flat as hell.
It was in
Yeah.
Texas. What'd they launch?
That was
Oh,
Katy
nice.
Perry.
He saw Perry.
You saw Perry.
I didn't see it.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I
Hey.
was fucking
I
slaving
think
away.
just to take the counter, they got guts to go up there. That's scary.
For sure.
Who?
There's 6 ladies.
Those ladies.
I don't think so.
Bro.
No?
Not at all.
Would you go?
Yeah, easily. Not with 6 ladies.
Why?
I don't know, dude. You get up there. You get
Start floating?
Space rules.
True. Oops, sorry. I floated right into
It's
your
space
butt
rules.
again. Oh, I floated into all of your butts.
God damn, there's not a lot of room up here. I keep floating right into all of you guys' boobs the whole time.
I'd be like a Japanese pervert on the subway.
Being a pervert with zero gravity coming at someone like,
Whoa,
whoa, I'm not used to this. Oh shit.
The Japanese bus porn?
Yeah, there's a guy. What?
What? Do you know?
Do you watch Japanese bus porn?
I mean, yes. Yeah, I do. That's what they do. They kind of like. I mean, it's pretty. It's not. But they ride the bus and they're all close. And they just start like bumping, bumping this whole bus ride.
I'm a bit of a closeted frauderist myself, man. When you're on like the thing at the airport, it gets packed. You're just like, hey, man.
Yeah, it's
all I
not
can
up
do-
to me at
All I
this
can do
point.
is hold on.
Yeah.
Space rules.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you can do whatever you want in international waters in space, it's like
It's it's space
there's a
rules.
mutiny on this ship, and now I'm in charge.
We're going to the moon.
True.
I'm taking the ship. We're flying somewhere else. Me and the space base. We're going to start a new colony. We're going to have to repopulate.
True. How many times has Bezos been to space?
I don't know.
He's probably been at least like 20 times. Also, what do you think it costs just to like send those babes up in the air?
I think they said it was $1 million a
million
minute.
bucks every time.
A minute. A million a minute is what someone was talking about. Yeah.
They don't really they just float, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't really go into space.
Yeah, he's just fucking around. Blue orgy, dude. Get out there. Or he's definitely got head in space, I would imagine. Bezos.
You have to.
Yeah, he has. He's definitely got head in space.
And you got to go. I'm the first guy to ever do it. It's like, brother, no, you're not.
Sure. Who do you think did? Neil? Neil and
Probably the
Buzz?
guy who brought that dog up.
Damn, you think he probably ejacked in space.
That's tough.
Get to do like the full 3D rendering of
Yeah.
like how big is my, you can load max and be like, this is actually
Yeah.
a pretty
Yeah.
powerful shot.
Please slurp that. Please float over to that and slurp that. Please slurp that out. You got to do it. Just for me, one time, baby. Slurp that.
Slurp that down.
That's going to be the best moment of my life.
That'd be actually really cool.
I mean, that guy and lady were stuck in the space station for like,
Really?
I wonder if they slurped.
You'd have to. If you got stranded in space, it would just activate something. Your ear hairs would go nuts. You'd be like, I need to like, take
It's way worse than a hotel. It's like
Yeah, you'd have to. If you were stuck in space,
somebody's slurping.
yeah.
Somebody's got to slurp. You probably, never mind. I got a whiz, actually.
Yeah, true. Let's take a break.
Timeout. Oh, good.
Oh, dude, I have my restaurant review.
Nice.
We're good? Huh? Sick.
Steak and beans is back.
I was actually doing a little research for the giant steak and beans. Yeah, dude, I didn't know there was such a thing as a Mexican steakhouse. Dude, Mexican steakhouse. I was in San Antonio. Two asadores, huh?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
no.
I mean that was
That's
my
Yeah.
that was my.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're chatting.
This is just guys chat.
Dude, Mexicans. Have you ever been to like a steakhouse? It is always just like, it's like asparagus steak. And
Yeah.
Dude, and I've never even thought about it. It's like every steakhouse I've ever been to, I've been like, what if they had guacamole at the steakhouse? And it's called Two Asadores in San Antonio. And they just you order whatever you want, and they hand you a fucking cutting board with just like salt on it. They give you warm corn tortillas on the side, and you can get guacamole, whatever you want, and make yourself like 14 just steak tacos.
That's right up your alley.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Adios, mío.
Dude, I've never, it was unbelievable. So good. So check that out, dude. It's
Is it in Austin? Where was it?
it's in San Antonio. It's for real my favorite place, dude. I
Down
ate
San
there 2
Antonio
days
way.
in a row. San Antonio way.
Yeah.
San Antonio is a very rough and tumble town.
I like San Antonio.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
No, Riverwalk's fucking very
I didn't
nice.
see it. I was just up by the airport the entire time.
Dadgummit.
I did see two.
You get to go to the Alamo?
No, dude, I didn't do
You got to
shit.
check the Alamo someday.
I do got to check that
It's
out.
pretty sick.
I was going to threaten if the ticket sales didn't rise up. I was going
Say,
to
I'm not going anywhere.
Fucking
You're
Alamo
gonna have to
was
come
bad.
fucking get
Thought
me.
the Alamo was bad.
You're going to have to come and get me.
It was fun, but yeah, dude, that shit fucking ruled. I also liked like, I just kind of would pop back and forth, but I kind of was really enjoying the feeling of like, I was like, I might just like live in San Antonio and just kind of like not like leave my family, but like be present, but just live in like an apartment
Just
in San Antonio.
distant.
Yeah, like being an hour away was nice. I could pop up.
Standing outside of school sometimes. When they go to recess, you stand by the fence.
I kind of want to do that so bad, just one day. But yeah, San Antonio, I got to like, kind of LARP being like a semi-distant father in San Antonio, and it was kind of cool. Because I was just a drive away. So I'd
Yeah.
pop back on Friday morning. See you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Get a
kinda
nice cowboy hat.
nice.
That would have been fucking cool, yeah.
That would help. If you left your family but you dressed as a cowboy, that would somehow ease the sting, I feel like.
That would help, yeah.
It would.
My dad's a cowboy. My dad couldn't be here. He's a cowboy.
My dad's at the Mexican steakhouse in San. He's at Two Asadores. Also, too, I was reading the website and I was like, every website, you know, they have like our story. It's like, here's our story, and it was like, it's always like the kid who's like, when I was 4, my grandfather would have the cattle on the ranch of northern Mexico.
Yeah.
And I was like all stoked on the way there. I was like, it's fucking bullshit. They tricked me again. It's gonna be like just from Restaurant Depot. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Got there and they're like, no, our steaks are all from northern Mexico. I was like, oh fucking yes, because we're close enough to Norteños.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was eating that northern Mexican cattle. It was nice. It worked. As soon as he told me that, I was like, I knew this was fucking awesome. And the guy wears a cowboy hat.
I was trying my best to figure that out.
The what?
Cows from the north.
Fucking
Vaca del Norte.
True.
You're a fucking norteño.
What's that?
You're a fucking junkie. You're a gringo, boy.
A gringo? Yeah.
You're a nasty little gringo.
You can get pills for
You
cheap
can
in
move
Mexico.
down here and start to hate the M's.
No. No.
You're going to have the M's on your ass.
No. No.
What are they up to in their cars?
Oh, you'll see.
You'll see.
The M's. They're tough drivers. They test my racism.
Really?
Yeah, I've maintained for a while that the A's get a bad rap, that it's actually the B's.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the M's are right there.
I do like those little, like, do you ever see like the flags people dangle from their rear view mirrors? They're kind of nice if you want to like really hone in. Like, wait, who is this cutting me off? Like, okay. I got some
Venezuelan.
like, okay, let me break this out.
Yeah, they do fly the flag. Very pirates.
True. You should get one of those for your rear view.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I'm not obstructing my view. It's dangerous.
What would you have?
Yeah,
What
get a
would
Jolly
you?
Roger on the back.
What's a Jolly Roger?
The pirate flag.
No. But
You should get the actual Pirates of the Caribbean logo on the. You should get your car wrapped. In
Let's not even go
strictly
down
Pirates of
this
the Caribbean. If I pay for it, will you do that?
no.
What would you, in terms if you were living a
I
pirate's
just like
life?
the song.
You don't like the pirate's life at all?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
obviously,
trying to be a pirate. Yeah,
You're telling me if you wouldn't like
the song pumps me up.
The song's awesome.
We've talked
The
about
song's
I
sick as
listen to
hell.
the song.
But it
I
doesn't
fantasize
want to.
about like
Doesn't
saving
want to
people.
make you swashbuckle at all.
No,
When you listen to it,
no.
all right.
no
It's
adventures
like,
on the high seas or
You
anything.
no want
If I'm
nothing
going
to
to
do
be
with the high
totally
seas.
honest about what I think
serious?
about,
What do you think about? Being on the Japanese subway?
sometimes I'm like throwing a pitch.
Oh, you daydream about throwing.
I listen to the song and I daydream. It's like saving people or like it's like hero shit. It's stupid.
You listen to Pirates of the Caribbean while you're driving and daydream about being a hero.
Yes. I can't help it, Shane. It's my brain.
True.
Thank you.
All right.
I think you've talked about this before.
Why does that bother you?
It's not. It doesn't bother me. I'm jealous. I just sit there and go, I'm a fucking piece of shit.
I think
I
those
just
songs
daydream
too.
about failures.
Yeah, well, it's not that I don't have those.
I listen to Pirates of the Caribbean and think about failures.
It's so funny. Like, I let everybody down. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't listen. If I was in that mental state, I would never listen to it. I would never listen to it if
If
I
you were
was in a-
feeling sad,
Yeah, or
wouldn't it
like
bring you up a little though?
No. If I'm like judgmental or anything about no.
Do you have like sad music you ever listen to when you're kind of sad?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Like Radiohead or something like that?
No. I don't have anything. It'd be more like if I need to have a cry, I have like movies that I can watch. I think we talked about this. 50-50.
50-50 got me. Yeah.
What's 50-50?
There's just this scene at the end of it where he's about to go into surgery and he's just like trying to ask the doctor questions about what the surgery, and then he just goes, "Mom," and he puts his hand out, and it just got me the
Yeah.
first time. And
I've
shit.
told this story. I was on a first date with a girl. We saw that movie.
Really?
I had my arm around her, and I was trying to hold in a cry so bad that I was like, like my body was shaking. I was crying.
I saw it, I bought it, and I said, if I ever need to like just get a cry, I'll watch that scene. It's been very effective.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Can you cry while acting? That's the thing I always think about.
I don't know. Yeah, it's I don't know.
It's hard.
Yeah, I imagine.
That'd be like a real weird. Even if you did it right, it would feel kind of weird too. Where you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm crying in front of all these fucking people." I
I'm
feel
sure.
kind of pissed off. I feel like pissed about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Being in like a very serious scene and being worried about like everyone here's gonna think I'm a fucking pussy. Cut. I'm not fucking crying for real.
I don't even care about the script.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around that. That's such a wild thing to be able. I mean, I guess you could do it if you think of something sad enough, but like being able to do that in front of all those people, I'm just like fascinated by that.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts.
I don't think I could do it.
You
Yeah.
could definitely do it.
I could.
You
I
could
could do
definitely
other-
do it. Oh, you
Steve,
downplay
Steve.
that. You're so good.
Steve.
All right. But we did really appreciate going to the Masters.
I know you did.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the way you handled yourself on the flight.
Oh.
No, you did great.
I got to turn it around because I got to fly and I want to fly. And
Yeah.
So we're going to be good.
That's a cure for panic attacks. So if you just tell one person you're having a panic attack, it does lessen it. If
It
you
does
try to
help.
keep it
John,
to yourself, you're fucked.
Chris, Shane, everybody talking to me. Yep.
Yeah, you can't keep it to yourself. You'll fucking
The way
die.
they tried to get you to not be afraid of flying, I think probably did more damage by making you fly a Cessna with a guy.
Oh, a sandbag. Well, I did that on my own. I thought that would help. So, because I was going to go to internship in Los Angeles when I was at Drexel,
Mhm.
and I had like a problem flying. So, I had to go. I got the internship. I had a family friend that had a like a 2-seater plane.
Yeah,
And so I asked him, I said, would you mind taking me up to sort of try and break me out of this?
so scary.
It was terrifying.
Yeah,
You say he pulled it out? Or what? How did he do it?
He pulled it out with his hands. He was like a 55-year-old guy.
Hey, yo.
And he the hanger, he just like puts a hook around the front wheel and is wheeling the thing out. And I'm like, And then I was telling them it's like one of the most embarrassing things I've ever said. But he gets it out. He's going through his whole flight plan or whatever, checking it. And then you can only get in through one door.
sure.
Hey, yo.
What?
With a guy, you can only get it in through one door. Yeah. There's
You've
one
set up
door.
a crazy innuendo.
So
So
the 55-year-old pulled it out.
yeah,
And you can
Yeah.
only get
sweet man.
Sweet man. Taste or
No.
even,
And
Yeah, so he just like literally like yanked it out of a shed and was like, "Let's hop in this thing and fly."
so we go through the whole thing of like he's explaining to me what he's doing. He's really patient. He's there's nobody around for he's clear. He yells it out of the thing, and then we start the engine, and it starts going. And my heart. You're wearing headphones, so
Yeah.
that's helping. But I was like, is it going to be this loud? And he's like, no, it's going to be louder. And I'm like, okay. And then we got to the he's taxiing. And we get to the end of the runway and he calls out his tail sign or whatever it is. I'm waiting in my head, I'm getting out of this fucking thing. And he says, preparing to depart, says this thing. And then I think, somebody's going to come back, give him clearance. And then I'll say, Don, I'm not doing this. But the moment he said it, he was just putting that out to like any other pilot.
Yeah, I'm going.
And he just goes. And so then we're like, this. And then the moment we start taking off, I go, I'm doing it, Don. I'm doing it, Don. And he goes, shh. He shushed me. And then there was like some ordinance where, because, there's like,
I'm really doing it, Don.
And then there's some ordinance because we were like flying right over a neighborhood. So you had to bank at a certain degree. So I was like, do it, does this shit. And then all of a sudden it's like, and I had these two water bottles and they were crushed. And then I remember
You were squeezing water bottles?
yeah. Now I'm remembering another embarrassing thing I said on a flight once because so after that, I went to Florida and I was coming back to my friend and we were sitting there and the pilot gets on and goes, just want to let everybody know we're going to hit some turbulence coming in. We're going to rock and roll. And so then I look over, I'm obviously petrified. And then we start hitting some turbulence. And my friend just starts laughing hysterically. And I was like, you're going to laugh at your friend at a time like this? And that's really embarrassing.
You lashed out against him the way you lashed out against Sweet Drake.
It's my opinion. I don't
No,
like it.
It's a totally fair opinion. I play it a lot.
And loud.
I like my music loud, dude.
Yeah, you do. So we're all yelling now.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys like the loud music on the plane? Oh, that seemed like a bunch of no's.
Yeah, I wasn't really committal.
We like the
I
music.
thought you guys were B guys. I was just trying to play
They
loud
just did
music.
double take. Like, what the fuck did you say?
You guys were
I
B.
just watched them go, huh?
I thought you guys were B's.
Yeah, I like the loud music on the plane. It actually calms me down. It gets me thinking about other shit.
Yeah, I can see it kind of taking the edge off in a way. We're just blasting. It's just party time. Just sucks if you crash. I guess you might as well be blasting music while you crash.
Yeah.
It's the difference.
See that? I listen to him howling. What's really happening, Don?
it's really happening, Don.
How was landing? How did Don treat you?
Landing was cool. I mean, it just was. I mean, when you're
Yeah.
watching from
Yeah.
the cockpit,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, it was scary, but it was an interesting experience.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah,
Those little planes are terrifying.
Yeah.
I would never do it again.
Yeah. That's how I feel about skydiving. I'm like, my wife's always like, we had to go. I'm like, I'm never going skydiving.
Of course not.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why would I do that? She's like, it's fun. I'm like, no, not, never in my life. No desire.
No, me neither. Of course not. I can't. I'd never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like mind heights that much, but I'm like, honest, I don't feel, it seems like a lot of
I want
work.
to jump out of the fucking plane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I would get nervous, like, jumping out of a plane, but it's just
Yeah.
like, why even risk it at all? She's like, it's indescribable. I'm like, it's fine. Leave
She's
it
done
there.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She loved it. I had a friend who used to skydive. He got like licensed to like do it by himself. And he would literally like smoke a blunt and jump out of a plane.
Oh my goodness.
And then he would complain. He's like, they're fucking saying I smell like weed. It's fucking bullshit. It's like, dude, it's a huge liability. Have you high at their place jumping out of a plane? So they're fucking really on my ass about this. And he would give the guy who packed his parachute, he would like pay him in weed. I'm like, not a good idea, dude.
Oh my goodness.
God
He's a
damn.
maniac. But he got licensed. He was doing it by himself like all the time. Just he like loved it. But I don't know if I'd want that's the one thing I would say. I definitely want a guy strapped to my back.
Yeah.
In that one
I want a
scenario.
dude on me.
Yeah, I want a dude on me. I for real want a dude. I want a daddy in the sky.
I want a daddy.
Be like, you can do this yourself. I'm like, nah, man.
Yeah.
I want a daddy.
Also,
on my
that
back.
way, if things go wrong, we just fully smash
For sure.
on impact.
For sure.
You get to experience the hardest fucking plowing
Oh my God. True.
from the fucking
True.
stratosphere.
Just your skull starts to cave in. You're
Yeah.
like, hold on, just give me.
Oh, fuck, I wish I knew I liked this while I was alive.
Yeah, true. Imagine how much of a blast you could have if you figured out you love that.
Getting smashed?
World would be your oyster.
Yeah.
Crazy. You know what I wonder about too? Actually, we'll save it for the Patreon. I have a,
Yeah, let's switch over to the Patreon.
Yes.
God bless.
Bye. What a cliffhanger. And we're live. We were just talking about black supplements. Sea moss is the biggest.
Sea moss is
Black ladies love sea moss.
sea moss. During COVID, they got really into what's that? The tea. It's the tea that's supposed to be good for your respiratory system. My mom was always trying to get it to me during COVID.
Not elderberry, was
I
it?
think it might have been elderberry. It was elderberry. Elderberry was a big one.
Sea moss, and you were saying black seed oil.
Black seed oil. You're on the black seed oil
On the
now.
black seed oil. Although it's funny you say that was a black lady supplement, which I believe. That crossed over
Well, I
with
think
like,
black people, black guys, black ladies too. Like, cause I saw
Yeah,
dudes
yeah.
talking about rubbing
True,
on
true.
their meats for like
Black seed
pounds.
oil?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what I was.
black dudes are sneakily on the forefront of the hardest boners possible. It's crazy.
Especially you get like a Jamaican dude, like that's why they're all like, eat your beef. You need zinc. You need to be strong.
They are right about the zinc. That is true. That's crazy. They all know that. Yeah.
They're huge on zinc. That was a crazy
So
story.
every country you go to has some sort of thing they sell where they're like, oh, it's very good. It makes you mucho duro.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like any island, they have some weird concoction. They're like, this gives you the hardest boner.
I've tried black seed oil. I've only tried two things. I've tried black seed oil and I tried I think it's Korean. It was like the ginseng tea.
Oh, ginseng. Yeah, red ginseng.
The ginseng. I tried nothing.
I thought that just like jacks you up. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
like
it just gives you like I feel like a mental
No,
buzz.
there's a certain type of ginseng that is, I think,
Burner?
specifically
Burner
burner
ginseng.
ginseng.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't think black seed oil gets you hard like that though. It's like an anti-inflammatory. Although I haven't rubbed it on my meat though.
I didn't rub it on my meat. I did take a little, but I don't know. I saw because I saw one thing that said it worked, rubbing it on your meat, and then I saw another thing that the guy was like, "My meat broke out. You don't want your meat to break out."
No, you don't.
Meat breakout is devastating.
I've had a meat breakout. I've literally survived.
That's
I'm a meat breakout survivor, and it's not pretty because you panic and you make it worse by trying all these other things you read about on the internet, and your meat just gets worse and worse.
Oh, I just not to stay on the subject of meat.
I know,
but
dude.
I had a horrible meat moment the other day.
What happened?
I was trying to like I was with my girl all day, so I was trying to like rizzle her up all day, doing a little flirty shit here and there,
Heard
moving
that.
around, get myself charged up, get her
Yeah.
charged up.
nice.
But I don't know if I like gave myself I think I gave myself blue balls.
You got too charged
I
up.
got too charged up.
Hold on, what were you doing to get her like hyped up?
Just like flirty shit, like
Grabbing her
walking
ass
around,
and shit.
grabbing her ass, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Just flirty stuff, grabbing her ass.
Yeah, hitting titty squeezes like while walking through a store, like nobody's around.
It was all day. She was in the center of the Minotaur's maze.
And just like out of nowhere, like mid fuck, my balls started like for real hurt. I know homo Sean. I thought of you. I was like, I hope I'm not going through.
Yeah,
You
Sean
saw
had-
Sean during sex. That's kind of
Well, he's
crazy.
fucked up balls.
Yeah,
Oh right, yeah, I know.
He's a fucked up ball, fucked up asshole survivor.
Yeah.
I'm
nuts
aware.
in my
I'm
butt.
sorry.
I've had a
And my
dick rash.
gut, my gut, my nuts, and my butt are all fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, my gut's pretty bad today.
Is your gut still fucked up?
I mean, it's mostly caused by copious amounts of Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
And today I vomited in the morning.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that stinks.
I had too much to drink last night.
Oh,
My
But
favorite.
my butt and my nuts are okay.
That's
to
good.
hear.
that's good.
My favorite visual where you can tell Sean is like he's crossed the line is he'll just start his head will go down and he'll just do this when you talk to him. You'll be like, so and so's fucking a dickhead. He'll be like,
He's trying to hang on to conversation.
I had far too much to drink at the Noctis last night. But it was a good Noctis.
Dude, that
Great
was
Noctis.
Noctis was crazy last night.
Yeah, it was so fun. Thank you for doing
yeah,
it.
thank you again.
True
man.
who's who of Austin comedy.
I'm kind of bummed I wasn't there. I should have pulled up. My bad.
It was the green room was so fucking packed. Dude. It was crazy.
Damn,
It
dude.
was a powerful green room.
Sorry,
That was-
I went to a Bible study instead. No big deal.
Did you really?
I actually did.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was good. I mean, it was like the first meeting, and it was like just like half like awkward dudes and half like kind of awkward chicks, and then like a handful of like really
Co-ed.
Yeah, it was co-ed. It's pretty cool, but it's funny because people instinctually like split the room just by like boy and girl.
Did they really?
No one wanted to mix at all. Yeah, it was like a high school dance. Yeah, not even. It was like a middle school dance.
How long do you get? Like an hour?
It was like an hour and a half, and then we went over like the next week's gospel, and then just like chatted it out, and like it's like, all right, floor's open. Anyone wants to say what you thought about like one verse or whatever, and then some people gave their opinions. It's like some people are like they're just it's like the base level, but some people went like deep,
Super deep.
Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
an opinion guy or are you like base level, just sit there?
Oh, dude, I just didn't even. I knew I didn't have anything unique to say, so I was just trying to stay quiet. I was just
Yeah.
taking it all in, but
I mean, if you get adults together and have to hear their opinions, it's kind of torture, honestly.
I was just trying to find like a place in the room to stare at while they did it. And I was like, oh yeah,
Was usually in any setting, it could be like a real estate class, could be Bible study. There's one person who the whole room is going, shut this person the fuck up.
there was one guy that
Yep.
like
every single dude, it's like no matter where you are, there's one person who's like, I got this, and they just sound
Yeah.
like a total buffoon. It could be me this whole time podcast. Now that I think about it.
I was in my head. It's like maybe it's me, but there was one guy who like at the logical end of the whole session was like, this just made me think of like a Bible verse. Let me pull it up, and then he just like reads like a like a 3-minute long thing, and it's like not about anything we had just talked about. And we're like, yeah, thank you for sharing, man.
Sick, dude. That's kind of nice though. I feel like I've been kind of circling the drain on a Bible club. It's
Yeah.
coming. I'd like to do it. It'd be nice.
Yeah, it was cool. I'd actually,
Older new. You reading older new?
we were hitting new gospel, yeah.
Okay.
But I never done one, but like,
Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John.
ooh, I think it was Luke. I can look it up.
It's fine. You should know that. I did it last time.
I feel like a bad person because y'all are talking about going to like a Bible group, and all I'm thinking is like, I might be a piece of shit. Is like the ladies in there.
Oh, okay.
It's because I'm imagining them dressed very modest, and for some reason in that setting, that's so sexy. I couldn't even.
That's just the enemy talking, brother.
Yeah, that is
But
the
you're not
enemy.
wrong. There's obviously,
I saw
as
a
soon as
lady-
you said it was co-ed, my brain went there. I
I
went,
was like,
I mean,
they're probably
opportunity.
freaky as hell.
I
be
will
the-
say,
be
like,
the serpent in the garden.
when I was in there, I just like someone walked in, I just clocked them. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'd marry you 3. So
Yeah, I send those Instagrams to my wife all the time. Of like, there's accounts called like the Reformed Wife. Any of those like women who are like, why would I ever give my husband attitude when he gets home when I can be
love
a
those
docile, loving wife? And I just fire him off to her all the time. It's the best.
is it like the ones like they're like, oh, let's like live on a farm and like drink
Yeah.
raw milk and stuff? Yeah.
But it's like some of them. It's not even a video. It's just like a quote. A lady. It's like it'll be like, yeah, I could act like a big brat in my house, but I choose not to because I love my husband and the Lord. And I'll be like, send. And I go, yo, this is so funny. Read it. It's like I was just like laughing or whatever. Or you should probably read that. It's hilarious. We can laugh at it together. I'm like, but I mean, it does have a point though. It's kind of crazy. Dang. So you're at Bible study.
Yeah.
Didn't know about Noctis.
I did know about Noctis, but I was like, you know what? I
Chose
agreed.
the Lord.
I agreed to do this, and like, this is what God's will was, is for me to go to this.
True.
And
Not to go to the Who's Who.
yeah.
Of
But
Austin
then
comedy.
I will say, I left and I saw that like Tim was on. I was like, oh, that'd be cool to go see. Oh fuck! I went to Bible study. I was like, this is what God intended. All right.
Nah, the Bible study rules.
Yeah, it was cool.
It'd be nice to read it and be like, just didn't hit that hard. Just be in there and be like, I don't know. I just remember this being better when I was younger.
I remember there was a moment when like they asked us like, what do you think about this passage or whatever, and people were trying to say like, oh, I think Jesus is saying like this thing represent this. Like he gives it an analogy. He's big on analogies, obviously, and he does like he says like something about some tower, building a tower. Be like, I think the tower represents this. I think it represents this. And I was like, I don't think it represents anything. I think just using examples to see how ridiculous the prospect of being his disciple without giving up all your possessions is. And then they're like, yeah, for sure. All right.
You scored.
Do you remember what the passage was? I would love to have a take.
It was the him talking about like you can't follow me. I'm gonna butcher it, but so you can't follow me without hating your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your wife, even your own life. Like if you want to be my disciple, you have to like take up your cross and come after me. And then like the rest of that, he gives like examples of it.
His name and
That
stuff.
sounds like God was saying, you just a hating ass bitch.
Yeah. Well, he's just like, you gotta love me. You gotta love me more than everyone else. Is basically what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, more than your mommy and daddy. Did you do that?
But I love
Did you give up your mommy and daddy?
for God?
Yeah.
Not my mom.
It's not even giving up. It's like relative to them, it should be higher.
I would think it was a trick. If he was like, give up your mom.
If
for
your
me,
mom was a God-fearing woman, she'd want you to give her up.
she would definitely say, give him. And I'd be like, but mom, like,
Yeah,
but
fine. I won't
mama.
call you anymore.
But mom. That's all I had to do. Not a big deal.
True. Next time, if my mom's like, I haven't heard from you in a while. I'll be like, yeah, well, read the fucking Bible, all right?
God asked me to not talk to you.
God told me to hate you. I'm sorry.
No, there's a book called I think it's called Light Through an Eastern Window, where they go through. It was a guy, I think from India, who went through the Bible, and like there's weird little sayings that you only understand if you're from like an Eastern culture, because they
Really?
Yeah, there's like the fish or whatever they pulled out. There was like money, and like it was money instead or whatever. Isn't that a Bible story where they like find a fish, but it actually contains a ring in its mouth or something?
I'm not sure.
Sounds like a hood story.
No, I swear to God, I think
Find
that's
a bag of
Sean, you look
pebbles.
that up, dude. Is that a Bible story about a fish that like you pull it out and there's a bunch of money inside of it?
That's the black seed oil
Looks
talk.
like
True.
the AI overview says that it's in the Gospel of Matthew.
Yep.
To avoid tax collectors, Jesus told Peter to catch a fish and open its mouth to find a coin. Yeah.
So there's really a fish. No, but there's actually a fish in the East that is known for swallowing shiny like jewelry, and fishermen would catch them and pop it out. And that was the story. He's like, I don't have any money, and Jesus was like, go fishing right now.
There's gonna be
and he
money in
pops
that
a ring
fish's
out of the
mouth.
fish's mouth. But apparently there are fish in that like area that they're known to swallow jewelry. If you catch them, sometimes the fishermen will like pull a jewel out of their gullet.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a whole book about it. It's pretty cool. He goes through like every single little thing and explains like, well, this is what they actually mean by this. He gives like real world examples of like just like weird shit. Like you read in there, you're like, why the fuck would somebody do that?
Yeah.
But apparently there's a reasons for a lot of it.
What's got you wanting to get? Because you said you were like circling the drain on starting to join a Bible study. What's got you there?
But I don't know, just a chat vibe, dude. Just read vibe, read
It
vibe,
was really
chat
nice.
vibe.
Yeah, it was
It's one of the.
Chat by.
I just want to chat vibe, bro. I mean, you get to a certain age where you're like, all right, man, fucking. I've read a lot of stuff and none of it's helping me. I might as well read vibe, chat vibe.
Chat by. I can see that being a good thought.
And dude, when you're married, it helps if your babe's on the vibe because the vibe's in your favor. If you get vibe with you and your babe, the vibe's got your back all the way. No other book.
See,
The only other books you're gonna read is like Mel Robbins be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed or whatever.
I can't do both though. I told you before I was trying to ho-fi. Oh, you might not have been there when I was telling you I was trying to ho-fi my lady. But yeah,
What do you mean trying to ho-fi?
trying to ho-fi?
Stag vixen?
I'm trying to have her be more of a hoe in the house. So I've been like buying a bunch of dumb hoe stuff.
I feel like you can do that.
Yeah, no,
You can have the vibe and still.
You think
You got to get married though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're trying to unlock the true freak, dude.
I'm worried that marriage will lock away the true freak. That's a big fear of mine.
Not true.
You think okay, all right, what up?
I mean, you're saying you kind of want her singing for a supper.
Yeah. I feel like once she gets everything she needs, she's like, nah, true freak going away. She'll start wearing sweatpants around the house.
It's a delicate dance. No way, dude.
I think that's where the vibe comes in. Is that
especially as a black guy, I'm surprised you're not using the vibe. I feel like black guys can lean into the vibe harder than anybody, and it just, I don't know, man. It looks good on you.
It might be too late for me to, but because it might look phony though. You think if I get into it right now, clearly not a vibe guy, and just go like, no, I'm full vibe now.
Hey, the Lord works in mysterious ways, bro.
Yeah, you can for
It
sure.
would be a good excuse to get a Jesus piece. I've needed a Jesus piece excuse
Hey, man,
my whole life.
I'm right there with. I'll go shopping with you. You want to do that? I need to get one.
Jesus
I got a wood
pieces.
one. I need to like a.
You want a
legit-
wood one?
Oh no, I have a wood one. I need to.
Spice it out.
You need to get a gold. I want
True.
to get some gold or some silver or something.
Spice that thing out for sure. Let's spice out our Jesus pieces and get some. Yeah. No, I feel like it's a nice thing. I don't know. I don't have time for it right now, but yeah, it'd be nice to fucking get in a circle and talk vibe.
Yeah.
Go back to my babe, be like, yo, we actually talked about it. You're supposed to be a lot nicer around here.
You going
Instead of
black
fucking-
church, white church?
I'll go wherever.
But
Honestly.
I think I'm going full Mexican church.
Mexican
Hey,
vibe.
I mean that's
Mexican-
my church, brother.
It's a Mexican
yeah,
vibe.
yeah,
It's
circle.
the Catholic Church, man. More or less.
Oh yeah, they're going to always be Catholic though.
Yeah,
But Mexican Catholic Church is a whole different vibe.
It's like a party vibe.
I wouldn't say party vibe, but it is a different vibe. Like I've been to a few misses in Espanol. It's pretty cool. It's fun to be like the one white guy in the Spanish mass. Like they're like, you're one of the good ones.
Wait, what is it called? A mise?
Mise, yeah.
What's that?
It's just mass in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Mise in Espanol. But
What is it? I doesn't the word Lord translate to like hombre or something funny in Spanish?
I'm not sure.
I've seen it on a screen. It's like the word, Caballero. Yeah, he translates it caballero.
Yeah, isn't it just like guy? Caballero?
Yeah, it's like cool guy. I swear to God, I saw that one time and started laughing. Senor, that's what it is. It was senor. I saw it on there and it was like,
It's just all the Bible just says Senor.
Senor, capital S, Senor.
save me, senor. Yeah, it makes me laugh when I see that.
Damn.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, I mean, look, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, I might go black guy vibe circle. It could be the move, honestly.
I mean, it sounds like the most fun.
The book of Exodus could get a little spicy in there. I'd be like, look, guys, it's happened to everybody.
Wait, what the hell's the book of Exodus?
It's when the Jews are escaping slavery. Oh, look at this. What the hell? Worldwide institution, turns out. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joshing. I would never violate a Black Bible study with right-wing talking points.
I bet you get in there, it's probably more of it going on than you think.
Oh, dude, big time. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Black people are conservative. I swear to God. Like every black person you talk to one-on-one hits very conservative talking points for the most part.
But it'll happen, and then I'll be like, that sounds like some Republican ass shit, and then people are like, no,
I know.
no. It's like,
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's not as much. It's not like hardcore Dem line though, because they're racist. Black people are racist as hell. I can confirm that for sure.
I'll confirm it.
So racist.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing.
I know.
It's like my favorite thing to be racist.
It is nice to be like kind of allowed to as well.
I think we're losing it, and
You are.
It bums
It's sadly-
me out.
sadly
it makes
you're losing
me
it.
for real mad.
Yeah, white ladies are taking it from you guys.
White ladies are taking it from us, and like we're not even allowed to be racist against like other types of like we used to be able to make fun of Chinese people
To their face.
to their fucking
I've
face.
seen it.
And now we just can't without being monsters.
Yeah, 2020, 2021 kind of did a number on that one for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern guys who own shops.
I mean,
Post 9/11, I used to see some horrendous displays in Dunkin' Donuts and just sit there and be like, God damn, lady, you are fucking nuts. Yeah, they literally, yeah. Between like 2001 and like 2020, it was perfectly acceptable to call like an Indian guy Osama to his face at Dunkin' Donuts. It wasn't even like being funny. It was like almost like Poppy for Spanish guys. Like, yo, Osama, put cream cheese on my bagel.
Dude, I mean, if you want to get back on like some of the Asian hate and like the Chinese hate, just go to Japan. You can just openly be like, yeah, the Chinese are loud and dirty.
oh, and they get fired up. That's nice.
And they'll be like, yeah, I agree.
Loud and dirty. So funny.
They do it everywhere.
And
huh?
rude is a big one. I mean, so
Well,
I've
it's
heard.
also how Asian do you have to be like Chinese people? Fucking loud as hell, man. I can't. That's pretty
differentiate.
nuts.
Yeah.
These guys are out of fucking control.
It's weird when you do see them, like when you're in another Asian country and then you see a separate group of Asians in that country. It's like, all right, I can start to see.
You can start.
Yeah.
So if you're in Japan, did you see Chinese people?
Yeah, they're usually in groups. They're usually in groups, and they're usually talking pretty loud.
Serious, hilarious.
Like, and they just don't even like there's a line to something. They're like cutting. They're like they
Can
don't.
you visually
here.
tell?
I'm not the best.
Okay.
I'd like to say that I am, but then I think we did a test last time I was on.
Oh, yeah,
and I
yeah.
failed about 0 to 100.
Yeah, Butterly was crushing it.
Really crushed it like really well.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. Yeah, that's interesting. So they go to kind of. Do you think that's kind of a flex though on Japan, where there's like,
They're just going to visit.
yeah, but they're here and we're gonna get loud as fuck and.
I guess that's one thing I didn't realize. Like going to Asian countries, it's like, oh, I forget. Like this is just a place anyone goes to. Like, of
Yeah.
course, Asians from other countries would go here on vacation too. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a weird. It was a weird thing for me. I don't know.
Got to be interesting though, because I know for a fact there's the Asian on Asian beef. I mean, it's
they've
Asian on
got
Asian on
crazy
Asian
beef.
beef.
Yeah,
'Cause
they've
it's
got-
Koreans don't like the Chinese. Koreans kind of sweat the Japanese. They're like they're kind of fucking cool.
I think
I'd hear
there's
them
a
they would
shift.
give it up.
They're
The
two
shift
best.
is.
They're the two best Asians.
I think
for
the
me.
younger generation likes the Koreans a lot more in Japan
Really?
because like K-pop and all that stuff. Like it's like they're like the cool, hot, like cool young.
Anime's
whatever.
not like blending it where it's kind of even
It's like
though.
yeah. I guess it's kind of even that way. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
With like the kind of younger generation.
South Korea is kind of crushing it too.
I hear Seoul is like the coolest place ever. I've just never.
Yeah.
It's never been my steez to go to.
Korea.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't like the food enough.
The food sucks. Korean food
Yeah.
fucking stinks.
Bulgogi, great. Everything else, I wouldn't eat.
I've had bibimbops. They're not bad, but that's where China has them spanked. Chinese food fucking crushes.
But is
Yeah.
it real? But not real Chinese. It's the shitty Chinese food that's the best shit.
Dude, real Chinese food's awesome.
Every time I've had like authentic high end Chinese food,
I was at a Chinese person's house at a graduation party in high school, and they gave me the real stuff.
like homemade.
I think they love to
real
gatekeep
deal.
the real shit from
yeah,
us.
so they give us the MSGs, dude.
Yeah, I mean, but the MSG is so
the
fucking
roundhouse.
So,
nice.
so good. Your body processes it in 10 seconds.
Shit's perfect. Yeah, I want to ask you because you're on the righteous path. From what maybe it's just what Tokyo is to me, but it seems like a super horny place. How do you maintain? You
Like,
can buy panties and vending machines and shit.
yeah, but I'm not a fucking freak. You know, I'm not like I'm like yeah, like,
Let's
yeah,
not
but
be
like,
nasty.
it's like I've never wanted to do that even here. If that was available here, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't just see, just you can't.
Whoa,
You don't even got to take it out the thing.
Oh, nice. I wonder. Oh, she had some.
I might not open it, but I'm gonna keep it in the little plastic thing it comes in.
I mean,
yeah, no, you're not. I'm calling bullshit on that.
I'm saying bare minimum. Bare minimum. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm
I
calling.
mean, it's a horny place, but it's like it's also a very like
They have titty milk bars.
yeah, but it's also so separate from
real.
Yeah, they have bars you just go and
Yeah.
get titty milk.
it's so
I would
separate
actually
from
get into
any,
that just
any
for like macro purposes.
yeah, but it's just so separate from any real actual connection that it's like it just is just this artificial thing that doesn't feel enjoyable. Like you can basically pay for like a lot of parts of being with a woman. Like you could have someone just like cuddle with you and shit, or just like stare into your eyes or something. But it's like, you know, on the other side
I would
is
be
a
honest. I might crack the plastic during a cuddle.
A cuddle stare. I've seen videos of people doing it. It looks so nice.
I'd be leaning out of the bed like, "Yeah, hold on a second, I had to get something out of my pocket on the floor."
there was one time when I was like just placed in a situation. I was like, I got to get out of here. But where the temptation was the highest was I went to Fukuoka, which is like the biggest city I think in like the South Island, and I was just there for a night. And I asked my concierge at the hotel. I was like, just asked him like, what's a cool area to like get something to eat, maybe drink a couple beers, you know, something like that. And he's like, oh, go to this area, Nakasu. Go to Nakasu. I was like, all right, cool, Nakasu, whatever. It's walkable. I walk over there and I eat at like a really nice, like cool restaurant. It's rated really high on like the Japanese Yelp. And I'm walking around. I'm like, oh man, a lot of hot chicks in Nakasu. I like this area. This is a cool spot. And I'm like, there are a lot of hot chicks. And then I was like, it's weird that they're all wearing high heels. I don't know what's going on. But and then I was like, oh wait, I Googled on my phone. I was in like the second largest red light district in all of Japan. I was like, I gotta escape. I
Are
gotta
they
get out
dressed
of here.
like maids and shit?
They all had different like outfits. Like I could see them going to their different themed cafes and like bars and stuff in their different outfits,
Oh wow!
which was kind of awesome. But I was like, I gotta
get out of here.
Guys.
Did you go back and chat and yell at the guy going, "Dude, what the fuck?"
I did. I was like, what the hell? It was all girl bars, and like the two girls working the hotel were laughing at that prospect. Yeah, and then I was like rizzing them up. I was like, yo, what's up? I bought one of them a cheeseburger, and
Oh, you got them cheeseburgers.
Did you really?
I was like,
Brought them cheeseburger. Yeah, I didn't get any hookers. Here's a cheeseburger.
I got really tired of like all the Japanese grub, and this is like towards the end of my trip too. So I just like I googled like cheeseburgers like in the area, and there's a place called US Burger, and like the picture on Google Images had just a white dude working there. And I was like, I'm going here.
Yeah.
And so I went there, and like it's really good, and I brought back cheeseburgers for the two concierge ladies.
And didn't give the guy shit.
What?
You didn't give nothing to the guy who was there who told you.
Oh, the guy was gone.
Oh,
It was just
okay,
me and my
okay.
girlfriends.
Okay.
Just eating cheeseburgers. Did you watch them eat them?
I did. Yeah. I mean, I ate them. I had one with them.
Give 'em
I didn't,
doubles
like,
or sing
I
a
was like
double?
watching like it was like a mukbang. I was like watching them mukbang the burgers.
Did you give them double burger or single?
Double, obviously.
Yeah,
I
oh
had
my
to-
God.
I, had
Yeah,
to-
you
I
gotta
was like,
give them
I'm
the
a doing well. Are you
Yeah,
eating double
that's
burger?
creepy.
Bacon.
Yes.
That's undeniably creepy. I'm not saying like coming at you, but like if I came back with two burgers to just American concierge ladies, it was like,
Well, I told
John
them I was
has
gonna. I told them I was like, I'm gonna get a burger. I'm gonna come back and bring you one. And I was like, you guys don't believe me, but I'm gonna do this. And I came back like an hour later. I was like, at the burger.
I'm gonna do that at a hotel.
And they
see
just
how-
munch. They just house the burgers.
One of the girls was like, "This is like the best day of my job. Thank you so much."
Okay.
Like no one treats those people like.
Do you think that's a cultural thing? Like they had to do that in terms of like hospitality, and they made themselves vomit afterwards.
No. She had like the security camera. She's like, I don't think I'm allowed to like the work conditions there. It's like she would get in a big trouble if they saw her eat it. So she'd like get out of the view of the security camera and eat the
she had
burger.
to eat like an adorable Japanese lady,
Like,
and
she
you
had to
watched her
hide.
do it.
Yeah.
Holy
And I watched. And I
And where'd
watched
you eat
that.
the burger?
What?
You just ate it in the lobby on CCTV.
Stand it up.
True.
It did cross my mind.
You can abandon your post and come eat
I
this
know.
burger.
I was like,
with me.
this is a test. The cheeseburger did bring down my defenses, though.
Then what did the other one do? She so it ducked out of the way too and munched the burger.
Yeah.
You clearly had your eyes on one of them.
I also couldn't handle that. I was like, I gotta go back to my room right now.
Yeah,
Too much
he charged
stimulation.
up. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you did that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you still no fabbing?
Yeah, but I don't want to. talk about that.
Okay.
We don't talk
I've
about
said
it,
plenty
bro.
of it. I said. I'm not gonna talk about
Still,
that.
I mean, What's the Bible quote, dude? If you're fasting, don't tell people about it fast, bro. I mean, it is what it is. It's not even. I don't even think about it anymore. We just fucking crush burgers with ladies, dude. That's a high tea move, by the way.
Thank you. I thought so. I was really
Brought you
pumped.
girls.
Yeah, brought you ladies
I
burgers.
brought you girls some burgers.
I brought you some meat. I went out hunting. I brought you some meat.
Step out of the camera and take a bite. My fucking money from hanging out with all those whores.
Yeah, yeah, you did go through a whole. You came back charged up from looking at all the hookers. Went to spaz when a guy saw ladies and just was like, "I'll buy you burgers."
I will provide for you.
That is tight. They got to see your righteous fury come
Yeah.
back and say, "How dare you, sir?"
I was actually kind of pissed. I was trying to be funny about it, but I was like, "What the fuck?" It was all girls bars, which is like,
send me to the hookaroos.
yeah.
He might be the first guy that he's ever had pissed come back pissed from that.
Well, because
wreck.
I guess he clocked me. He was like, "This guy wants a girl."
Well, so then back to Nate's question, it does seem like it is pretty normal there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
it's the culture there is so weird with like you think Japanese people are like, oh, like, you know, kind of innocent, don't do bad like that much bad stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But they like cheating on your wife is like a totally like acceptable. It's a very normal, like the cheating culture there is almost like, yeah, I mean, I don't love her, it's fine. Like it's almost like
yeah, but
the
you
wives
can't. But you
cheat too?
can't talk back to like your grandmother.
yeah, it's like
So
it's
you
weird.
could like go eat a stripper's butt, come back to Thanksgiving.
but you gotta
dinner,
respect
but
Obasan.
attract the boss on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
But they sell like at like the convenience stores, like they sell like white shirt, like they sell like white shirts and all this stuff that like they sell like the base level like undergarments and stuff you need to like when dudes go cheat on their wives, they can just change into it. And they even a lot of the places like some of the like the brothels and shit or like love hotels, they'll have scentless shampoos and stuff that you use so like your wife won't be like, you
Are
smell
you
different.
serious?
Yeah, they're really big on the cheating game over
Yeah,
there.
no, I kinda
They
knew a little
figured it
bit.
out. They figured it
Scentless
out.
shampoo that's kind of a deep cut.
Yeah. It's crazy. My buddy told me
Come
that. I
out of
was
the
like,
wash, smell
yeah,
like
yeah.
VO5. You're like, damn it, dude, our technology sucks.
How do you fight the fight all day then?
Wait, what?
Like, how do you fight the good fight and stay on the straight and narrow?
While I was in Japan?
Yeah, or do you?
I mean, I was just munching and drinking with the bros at bars.
Well, that sounds perfect.
And but I was always going to bars. I was going to like the izakaya, which aren't like, you know, it's not like there's not gonna be young girls there. It's just a bunch of old dudes and just regular guys off of work that I'm just like, I was just drinking with them and just my running joke most of the time was just saying like, I was with a buddy and I was just like, he's gay. I said he's gay in Japanese and they fucking love that shit.
So
Gay
tight.
jokes crushed there. That's all.
They
we
really?
did. Yeah, me and my buddy Connor were just going around calling each other gay for like a whole night and made dudes laugh every single time.
That is better than getting asses.
Yeah. Fuck pussy. We're
My
just gonna
boy's
call each other
gay, and
gay.
everyone's like, ah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm thinking about the reverse of that. It would be the funniest thing. You just
yeah,
had a
just a-
bar here, the two Japanese dudes walk up, clearly visiting. He's a gay. Just,
I
but
would
like-
lose. I would lose it.
I would lose.
But like my pronunciation's really good, so it's like imagine the Japanese dude only speaking Japanese and then perfectly enunciates, "I'm gay." Like that's basically. That was the move I was pulling in Japan. It was awesome.
Undeniably hilarious.
Dude, any culture, just guys love a good gay
Oh,
joke.
dude, brought that down to Mexico way. They
Yeah.
would fucking lose it.
Speaking of gay guys, I watched the Juicy Smollett doc.
Dude, what's the news? So he's innocent. What's going on?
Yeah, it's
Did he produce it by
I
himself?
think he
too?
might have produced it, and there's so many little things about it that bother me from the very beginning. At the very beginning, he comes out and it's like a kind of dramatic walkout. It's over the shoulder. It's a dark room. You know, he's always, before
Like the one-on-one shot of it, like the documentary
like
interview
straight
shot.
on, but they got him walking up to the chair, and he's trying to look a little disheveled in it.
Yeah.
like you still got money.
He does strike me as a master manipulator.
He really is going through that. Like, I mean, even when they went back to like the clips of him crying during the interviews, he was
Yeah.
he had like a cut that looked like he was a refugee. He went from like his beautiful curly hair to like, I'm gonna get no shape up, cut
Yeah,
low,
he's looking rough.
looking
He went
rough,
for like the Rick
intentional.
Rubin kind of look.
Yeah.
Like even worse, like I don't know, like like the Nigerians he was trying to frame, or he would not frame, but you know.
Yeah.
They-
Well, maybe he didn't.
They had they're in it. They're talking. They're like, yeah, no, he asked me to. Like he
Oh,
got
so he
like a
included
full.
that in there.
They had the full. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't him then, because I feel like they wouldn't have put them dudes in there, right? If he
True.
was, but But I mean, like, there's so many moments where he's trying to be like this victim guy, and then they cut to something. Like, there's a part where they're trying to make it look like it's the cops. Like, the cops in Chicago are corrupt. But the whole time it's like, you called the cops on him. There's footage of, I didn't notice when the cops came. I didn't follow that story like that when it came out. When the cops came, he was still wearing a noose.
Yes,
and they got
it was
there
crazy.
like 35 minutes.
That was my
later.
original take years ago. I was like, what dude is going to keep a noose around his neck?
Like, even as you're walking, like you're running back to the crib. My next thought is like, what if they're chasing me? I got this noose. They can just
set myself up for failure.
Yeah. So he's still wearing it. And then they cut to it. He was like, it's not that I never took it off. I just put it back on when the cops got there so they could see how.
Just so they understand how it works.
Yeah. Then he tried to say he was paying the guys because, got that check for like $3,500 that he gave.
Yeah.
They tried to say that was for because they went to Nigeria like right after it all happened. And he said, I was paying them to go get me steroids from Nigeria that you can't get over here. Like, it's like a special
black seed
herbal.
oil steroids?
They
can rub on his meat.
from Nigeria. And they were trying to, there is like parts where you get towards the end of it where they hit you with those like, well, maybe. Because there is one footage, one of the like, play devil's advocate. There is one guy who said that I did see a white guy in a bottle, which is also hilarious, thinking of white guys running around in shiesties. But the security guard was like, I did see a white guy running past. I didn't see him with Jesse, but I saw him running past. And there is like 10 seconds of footage that would show the guys running past that is taken out of the footage. Like, it does a hard jump cut, like a 10-second jump cut in the reel, which is the only thing I was like,
Where do the Nigerian guys come into play? Why would they say that he did that?
This is how they try to say that they were trying to say the Nigeria guys might have been like flipped by the cops because once they did get them, they weren't talking. Then they raided their house and they found a bunch of guns. They lived together, I think they were saying. One of them is a felon, so he can't have guns. And they found a bunch of guns there, and they were trying to say there's not any like interrogation room footage of them making some deal. The only thing that they were like trying to use is there was like the lawyer, one of their lawyers was talking and saying like, we can seal your records because they were actors too, so they were trying to have their records sealed for like show business shit. Yeah, but there's not. That's really it. It's just like there's the jump cut, which does look crazy. It is like a real weird second of a jump cut.
There's a white guy in a shiesty running around.
Allegedly, there was a white guy in a shiesty who got a flashlight shine on his face. But the 10 seconds that happens in the footage is gone. So you just see them running past.
That's interesting.
And
it cuts.
That is yeah. And they were like and then they go back to this like shooting that happened in Chicago where they did that at a fast food place. Like some kid got shot, and I guess they took 35 minutes out of the security footage, and then eventually other footage got leaked. So they were like, that was like the long come around they were doing, was like they did it before here.
They're building it up.
Yeah, so look at them. Maybe they did it here too. And
yeah, I don't know.
Then they have one other piece of footage where they see one of them with the drone down, and you can't really see the guy, but there's people who are looking at it and they're going like, that's definitely a white guy. And then they're going to other people like, that's definitely a black guy. And then at the end they go,
Yeah, were the black Nigerian guys on camera at all?
There's only one moment where you can kind of see one of them with the thing down, and you can't tell what he is. They literally pass it around on the iPad, like hit play to like the cops and the lawyers and even to the two Nigerian dudes. The Nigerian dude's like, yeah, that's my brother, that's me. And then, but the other people are like, even the guy who was like, it was a white guy who ran past me. He looked at him and was like, that looks like a black dude to me. Like so. But then there was like this lady who was saying that there couldn't have been any like white people. They were like, that does kind of look like a white guy. It was like this one piece of footage that no one can agree what the guy looks like, but their body types look like the brothers. The brothers were yoked too.
It's like that picture of like the dress. Is this blue or white?
Also, why would he send Nigerian guys to Africa to get steroids?
Because it was supposed to. His exact word was it's a certain type of steroid that burns belly fat. Specifically.
That's all. That's
dude.
Basically all
That's fucking
steroids.
bullshit.
I feel like.
It's bullshit.
He could have went to a doc. He's a Hollywood actor. He could go to a doctor and get
fake abs.
He can go on like hormone replacement therapy with a doctor. He's gonna get
It's
sent
pretty
to
easy to yeah.
He's gonna send a Nigerian felon to Africa
To
to
Africa for
traffic steroids.
$3,500, like to get the steroids, take the trip. Like that's
Sus, bro.
it's so sus.
Sounds like a big gay lie to me.
It sounds like a giant gay lie. I mean, when they show
Crazy gay lie.
when they show the pictures of the brothers in the doc, they show one picture of one of the brothers. It's the gayest picture of all time. It's just him jacked in little draws. And I was like, oh yeah, these were gay guys having sex probably. And then it turned into a whole the whole thing. I don't know. I might be putting that out there. I might be just throwing darts at nothing. But it just looked like I don't know. I ain't gonna try to throw gay on those guys' names.
True. I mean, they did put themselves in a bad situation. You know what I mean?
I mean, but then that's the one thing that
It
got
would
me
be nice
too.
having two choice gay brothers. If I was a gay Hollywood A-lister, I might try to snag two choice,
Just top shelf.
giant gay black guys
And they got a link on some steroids. Yeah.
and weaponry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. That still doesn't hold up. It's crazy. Those guys had weapons. I didn't know those guys were thugging like that. Those brothers were thugging.
One of them, the one that was a felon, he had an attempted murder charge that I think got taken down to like aggravated assault or something.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I mean, they kept describing the guns as tactical weapons, which
Whoa.
probably just means they had a fucking,
rifles?
Like probably just means they had a rifle with
Or
a
had
red
scopes.
dot on
Yeah,
it. Or
with an attempted murder charge is like.
Yeah.
Also, what happened with that?
I think it technically wasn't his. It might have been in the house, and I think you can still have them in your house.
I swear it's not my tactical weapon.
Yeah.
No, but
officer.
he got charged for attempted murder.
This is like way before the juicy stuff happened.
He got off though.
I don't know. I think he got taken down to aggravated assault, and he did get. In
Oh,
trouble
okay,
for
he
that
might have
shit.
been whooping on someone's ass.
They didn't get all the way into like that. They just dwelled on the felony, dwelled on the guns, and then all of a sudden nothing happened with that. But it was like, yeah, maybe they just weren't his guns, and that's why nothing happened.
True.
With
Yeah, the story. If that's his best argument, I'm still saying
the only
doesn't pass the smell test.
the only part that's like again that bothered me about it
It's
was
also the burn belly fat. Such a yeah. I was trying to fucking burn belly fat is a certain type of steroid. It's like that's not.
This
thing.
one,
you can
this one
only get
only
in
gets you
Nigeria.
jacked. It only gets you jacked. It doesn't burn any fat.
yeah, and he called it a steroid.
You also can't spot reduce fat. Am I right?
Yeah, it's got to be from the whole percentage.
Yeah, that's huge. That's definitely a huge gay lie. You can't spot. There's nothing that spot reduces fat on your body.
They bring in just like a resident like bodybuilder, be like, you can't. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no
dude.
steroid that does that. They just have Rich Piana being like, you can't. That's not no steroid alive does that.
The Nigerian guys did do a thing though that did trigger it all. This usually triggers my bullshit thing. Is they are putting out a book about it, and the book thing,
Money grab.
Yeah, the book thing is always that's like. You know, you always like people are like aliens are real, and I'll tell you all about them in this
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
And from being so into the alien shit, it has me now. Like if
We're
you're
kind of late on the book though. That book would have crushed if they wrote it like 4 years ago.
timed it out with the doc though. They might have knew the doc. He didn't even really know the title. That was the funny part. Is they were like,
That's like a money grab. Like if
Yeah.
you're the president, you do a book because you know everyone will. It'll be pumped on the bestseller
Is
list.
Jesse doing the book, or
No,
is
it's
it
the
the
brothers.
Nigerian?
Brothers.
It's the
Nigerian-
brothers. And the one
our
didn't even
side
know
of
the name.
of the road.
Yeah.
The one that he goes, we're doing a book. It's called Why You Would. What is it called again? Like that's what he did to the other brother. It was so funny.
What do you know what it's called?
He did get it, but it's like a long dumb name. Like why would you fake something for attention? Something the juicy smooth. Like it's got a long.
Such a funny title. I want to.
It looked like they thought about it right then.
It's called Bigger Than Jussie, The Disturbing Need for a Modern Day Lynching.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, yeah. Some Republican think tank definitely was like, guys.
We'll
Although,
give you the bag.
yeah, but like, the book will be nice, dude.
I mean, what all they
This
can really
was written
say.
by J.D. Vance.
Hillbilly Elegy 2. Actually,
Yeah.
is what they're going to call it.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre.
Yeah, it was a funny watch. It was I don't know. It was bummed me out. Bummed me out that it was like a whole thing for so long. Watching people get worked up about it. They were playing all those clips of people being like, "This is a terrible thing" during like the first couple of days.
People
of it.
bid on that hard.
Yeah, they jumped right on it.
Yeah, people bid on that pretty fucking hard.
But it was all the people you think would.
Yeah.
Like it was like John Legend.
obviously. Yeah, he's been quiet though. You haven't heard much from him. He was popping for a little bit on all that stuff, and now he's kind of chilled.
I think he has like I know it's from my girl. He's got like a skincare thing. And they were giving it away. And I'm not gonna lie, I have some. They were giving it away. When we were at the SB.
You have John
Black-
Legend
Black
lotion.
Seal.
You have John Legend lotion.
It's even worse. I haven't used it yet, but I have like a spray that you're supposed to spray on your
John
face.
Legend spray.
John Legend spray.
Ordinary people.
I didn't even know who. I was like Googling it the other day because I started to put it on, but I don't want it to like fuck my face up. So I was like, "What is this?" And then it's like you're supposed to shower and spray it on your face, like either after you shave or.
What's
like
it do? Reduces belly fat. I want to get those Nigerian steroids.
just reduce belly fat. Don't do nothing else.
Yeah.
I can use it. That's all I need.
I got $3,500.
I'm good.
Someone-
I don't need
I
it
got
right
a
now.
mission for somebody if they want to go to Nigeria to get steroids back. $3,500 for two brothers just to travel to Nigeria.
And also just one cycle of steroids, like that's not really feasible long term.
Yeah.
You can't just get one. You got to keep.
and
I don't know how
also,
many-
wasn't he already kind of shredded?
He was already.
If he was
in good
doing,
shape.
if this is true, and he was just trying to get some belly fat off of himself, and
So
now
funny.
this is the mess he's in,
so
it's
funny.
even better.
He like
so
got
funny.
locked up for it.
Murphy's law.
It's like, damn, dude, I'm fucking looking kind of flabby. I need to send those brothers back to Nigeria.
Actually, or your 6
I'm gonna
day in jail.
suck their dicks and then send them back to Nigeria. Well, hopefully he figures out what's going on. I'd like the truth on the matter, if I'm being honest.
That was the worst part of the doc. You go into it thinking like, all right, this is going to get to the truth, and then they get to the end, and they're like, we still don't know. And I was like, no, I think we did know, and you guys are trying to make it look like we don't know.
Did they ever did they press the issue on the brothers having sex with Jussie Smollett?
No, I kind of just
They didn't do that. I mean,
just
that's what
kinda-
everyone was wondering.
yeah, it's because of the pictures that those guys post. Like the ones that I mean, if you watch the doc, I know what people are already going to say about me when they hear me talk like this. But if you watch that doc, when you see the picture they show of this nigga, it's like, oh, that's like it's like a gay guy's picture to take.
Was he doing like modeling or something?
I think it did say that he was a model on there, but
That sucks. They leaked the underwear photos.
just I mean, he had it on his gram. Like I think it was.
Oh,
I think they
okay.
were just pulling him
That
straight
makes
from
sense.
his
Like what
gram.
kind of posing was he like? Was it like muscle poses or was it like
Just
gay poses?
well, what made it to me gay is how small. Like I don't know, you got we wearing little like shorts this big on.
I mean, maybe he's a
Oh, they were
bodybuilder.
short shorts.
They were like tiny little shorts.
That's
It is-
weird. It
it's
was like
pretty-
hot pants. I thought
Yeah.
I thought they were briefs.
I'll be honest. I didn't lock in on it. I was like, I'm fighting allegations in my head.
Dude,
now.
have you ever watched Saltburn?
Huh?
Have you ever watched Saltburn the movie?
No.
Anyone here watch that before? I think it's from a couple years ago. I just watched it. It's all right. The movie's all right. There's a scene in it. Usually I can watch anything without like being like, oh, fucking recoil.
Is it the grave thing?
The grave thing was nothing.
Oh, okay.
The grave, by the time there was the grave thing, by the way, I heard that was improvised.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that wasn't in the script, and that actor just got it. Just
Creative
got
spirit.
freaky. Yeah, just creative spirit took over.
What happened?
He just like fucks a guy's grave at the end of it. But that to me honestly felt kind of overdone. There was a scene where he's watching a dude jerk off in a bathtub. I don't want to ruin this. Is kind of a major spoiler alert. But he kind of watches in the wings, and as soon as the guy like gets up to leave, he's like draining the bathwater, and the dude jumps into the tub and just drinks the very last bit of the bathwater, and it was like,
Hey you.
dude, it was so fucked up. Usually I can watch stuff and like whatever. I saw that and I was just like, ah.
Yeah.
And then I'm in bed. I'm next to my wife, and obviously I haven't put my hands on my pants. She's like, why are you putting your hands on your pants now? I'm like, bro, don't even try, dude.
Yeah.
Don't even accuse me of that. It was for real. It was
You just
fucking
happened to
asshole.
go for a ball grab, and she's like,
I was comforting myself, if
Yeah.
anything. I just got fucking rocked by a fucking bathtub cum drink. And dude, he went for it. The movie was actually, it was a cool
forgot
movie.
you said he was jerking off in there.
Jerking off in the tub.
I thought you were. He
So
was
guy
just-
in the tub, you jerking off into it, or the guy?
The guy's just having a good old time fabbing in the tub.
And then the
he
guy-
brings his fucking freak to his house to like meet his family. He's like thinks they're friends or whatever. And the dude like you got to see the movie, but the guy like
I'm
gets out.
never
Of
gonna watch it.
the movie is kind of cool, but it gets like towards the end. You're like, all right, man. It just kind of it's a little bit much.
Yeah.
Imagine that, and then like 20 minutes later, he's humping a grave. You're like, all right, this is
Yeah, I just watched a freaky ass movie. Either y'all ever see The Assessment?
Uh-uh.
It's I mean, it's kind of nice at the beginning. It's what's that Olsen twin? That's not the twins. The older one.
Kate.
She's
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah. She's in there. She's showing titties. Like it has to be the first 20 minutes of the movie. Just like
What?
Just in the rain, see-through shirt.
That's what's up.
Titties. It's a lot of that. So that's pretty nice. And but what the story is, it's like post-apocalyptic. And the assessment is like, I guess there's not a lot of resources, so you have to be approved by the government to have a kid. So what they do is they send a grown woman to your house to basically assess. Like the grown woman comes to their house and acts like a kid. And you have to like see if your parent.
Bro, this is the freakiest shit I've ever heard of.
I just was looking for a movie with my girl. We watched. I started to bring this up last week. Y'all talking about those movies you like.
Freakiest movie ever.
Bro, it's
a cool idea. So how's it play out?
So like at some point, like they're trying to just like, she gets there.
What age does this lady pretend she is the question.
She's gotta be pretending to be like 5. She's like at some point she just like they're sitting there eating and she just like does one of those to the food on the thing. But like, I mean, she's like, and it's like a hot Spanish lady. They have like this hot Spanish lady that they keep showing naked, pretending to be a kid. At some, I don't want to spoil.
That's Hollywood, bro. You're getting deep into Hollywood.
It's crazy. There's this one scene. I don't want to spoil it because like,
No, that's fine.
the movie wasn't ass, but it is weird. I'm sitting there like, I keep turning to my girls like, yo, this, because she picked it. I was like, yo, this is the freakiest shit of all time. Ooh, actually, my plan might have been working the whole time, but I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But it's there's like
You hit
this.
bedrock. She picked the movie.
She picked the movie,
And it was of a oftentimes showing her tits, hot lady who's pretending to be 5.
Child play.
Well, I don't think, because we watched the trailer beforehand, it didn't look like it was going to be as freaky as it was.
For sure, yeah.
It just like, and it shows her tits a little bit, but they showed Elizabeth Olsen's tits a ton.
Wait, who was Elizabeth Olsen playing?
She's the mom. She's like the.
They keep showing her tits.
They just happen to keep showing her tits.
So, it's such a hack for movies to like. And I'm saying hack, not like calling it hack. I'm saying it's like a hack, like a life hack.
Yeah.
They just figured out like, yeah, we can just show tits.
And it made it look artistic. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm
The
watching it.
tits do make a movie seem like, whoa.
Well, if you see like tits in a movie, you're like, it's pretty cool.
And they did
The movie
it
was all right. It
tastefully.
wasn't like a waste of time. You're like, yeah, it's all a giant rack.
I got to
It
see
was-
Elizabeth Olsen's tits. Didn't think that would happen to me in my life.
Yeah.
What was her name? Was she Wanda? Wanda in the Marvel universe?
She was Wanda.
She was Wanda. She's like a big part of the Marvel universe.
Scarlet-
I'm just
yeah,
getting to
Scarlet
see
Witch.
her tits. Yeah, Scarlet Witch. That's it. And but there's like a scene where she leaves, like basically she gets a call that like her sister's and having an emergency. She has to go there, and there's been all this like underlying sexual tension with the lady pretending to be a baby.
Could imagine.
Because she's like she's like jumping on the dad's back. He's got to give her and if he doesn't, that's the thing, that it's like the crazy loophole, is if he doesn't act like a good dad to this adult woman pretending to be a kid, like
They can't
they're
have a
not
kid.
going to get. They can't have a real kid.
How far do they push the line? Is the question.
I mean, they go with the two.
In the movie, like, so she's jumping on his back. That's, you got tits on back. That's already a yellow card.
Sorry, and it happens.
How
like
far do they go?
They fuck. They so what happens to
He
be
fucks the kid lady.
the kid lady set him up though. It wasn't.
Oh,
even-
it was a test, so he can't.
It was like so what happened is, I guess that call that the wife got, that's like, your sister's having an emergency, I need to leave, and she pretended she couldn't leave for a second, and then she does leave because the lady's like, fine, we'll give you you have 2 hours, you got to be back in 2 hours or whatever, and so while that happens, he goes to lay down, and then the lady pretending to be a baby just pops up in the bedroom and just fucking grabs his meat, and it's just kind of the vibe she puts out. It does seem like she's going, your lady's not here, I want to fuck you, you want to pass this test, you gotta let me fuck you. So he's thinking like, I really want to have this baby with my lady. I gotta fuck. I mean, also he's like, I'm gonna fuck this lady.
Yeah,
probably.
for sure.
But it is kind of like a reverse rape scene. Like she
coerces him.
She coerces him, but he's never the whole time. He's like staring, like I can't believe I'm doing.
How do
this.
they communicate all of that in the dick rap? Because couldn't it just been like, I'm a
she
kid?
talks. She talks.
Oh,
like she
whoa,
she
okay.
starts.
Does she
talking,
do like a kid voice?
She's talking like she goes full adult in that moment.
We want to.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, if you want to have a baby, you need to fuck me.
Yeah. And then he fucks, he busts it, and he rolls over. Like I don't know why that was funny to me. Like just I can't believe I had sex. Is how but
That sounds like something I would do. Oh, I can't believe I had sex.
but I don't even I could spoil the end, but it's just
No, yeah, that's good. Leave it open. That's,
it honestly wasn't
I guess the movie they always pie in movies. Nobody pulls out movies.
yeah, he pied.
Pie.
He pies. he sad pied. And oh man, yeah, I don't want to spoil the rest of it in case my wife. It for real wasn't an ass movie, and it is a movie. Like I do think, I don't know. I think you.
So let's jump to this. So we don't spoil the ending.
Yeah,
What'd you guys do after the movie?
we definitely fucked that day. I'm trying to remember if it was before or after the movie.
Exactly.
So like I think if I remember right, that was a before.
Gotcha.
Like we ordered food. Fuck before food because you know getting older. Got to
Yeah,
fuck before food.
yeah. Farts and stuff.
I do miss the days when you could go out, munch, and then get a good. Like now, if I'm full, I'm like,
Yeah, you're done.
I'm checked out. Maybe get some black seed oil, bring myself back. Pray it doesn't
Nice.
break out my meat.
Dude, I was telling Sean last night. We went to we did the Oasis concert,
Yeah.
and dude, it was first of all I just forgot how big Oasis was of a band.
Yeah.
Fuck, they were massive. Like
Where were
they're-
they performing?
Soldier Field.
Oh,
So it was just they're only doing like I think like 5 cities in America. So we go and again I only remember like their major hits from back in the day.
Wonderwall.
Yeah, like
Don't Look-
Wonderwall.
Don't Look Back in
Don't
Anger.
Look Back in Anger. There's the other one. There's other Supernova or something. Champagne Supernova.
Yeah.
So I go there, and I was a little sleepy because I flew in that day, and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I might as well drink some espresso martinis. I drank espresso martini. I drank a cup of coffee. You know I'm caffeine sensitive.
I've seen.
So, dude, I do that to get charged up, but then like once that's flowing, it's like I start drinking, and we're in like a kind of like a box thing. So we're like, dude, this sucks in the box. Let's just go down and like stand on the floor. But I had being like kind of already drunk and just massively stemmed up. I bought a giant bottle of Class A Azul,
Yeah.
and right before we go down, I won't give the person's name away. I don't know how they feel about it. But they were like, "Do you want some acid?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Yeah, fine." So we take it just a little bit, and then we go down, and then like I had also smuggled the bottle of Class A Azul down to the floor. So I was like, "I just
so
got
sick.
this." I was like, "I'm not gonna just let it go to waste." So I stuffed it down the back of my pants and tied my sweatshirt around my waist. Dude, they're like this big. The bottle's enormous. So I had it like a battery pack, and I was just like, "Let's go!" And I was just, I was like, Spud and Billy were there, and I'm having them fucking cover behind me, so we kind of kept it tight in formation. And dude, I just like we get down to this like general standing area, and I like pop it out, and I just set it down and put my sweatshirt on it, and I would like people would be walking. And like kind of be like, what the fuck is that? And I'd pull my sweatshirt off. And I think like eventually like that first little bit of acid started kicking in. I'd be like, dude, I brought down a bottle of Class A Azul, help yourself. And then people were like, okay. And then people started actually drinking it. And then we took more. And dude, thank God we did, because I would have drank so much of that tequila and just been fucked. Instead, it was like, dude, I'm excited for Shane to get back so we can actually like rehash it from, everybody's perspective. But it was... Dude, first of all, I embarrassingly was just jumping around to Oasis for like 2 hours, just like, oh. And then I would sit there and I would have to like everyone would get thirsty, and whenever I'm like kind of tripping, I think it's fun to go off on quests. Yeah. So I would be like, I had to walk all the way up these flights of stairs to get water. So I was like, guys, I'll be back. I'll get water. And I went up the stairs. First, I was in a line down on the floor level first. And I was just waiting in line, and I was like, just I kept laughing about how torturous it is just to wait in line in general. I was like, dude, it's like an arrow to your like the part of your brain that feels important is just getting launched every second with an arrow.
That's
I'm
the
just
acid doing that.
Yeah, I'm just laughing, being like, dude, standing in line is so fucking funny. It's torture, but you're just really standing there. And I'm just like sitting there with this dude. I think he was like kind of a Mexican dude. So I'm just like talking to this guy, and I'm like just tripping, talking about standing in line, how funny it is. And he's like, yeah, I'm trying to get some Coke, man. And I was like, oh, cool, dude. Well, good luck with that. And then
He thought you were the guy.
I was bucked. And then he was like, if we go all the way upstairs, there's no line if we like walk all the way up there. So that's how we discovered like to get water.
Yeah.
So all night I would just be vibing to Oasis. I would catch my bros and I would like, we need to get water, because I would see Shane standing there going. we were fucking bucked. And then I'd be like, you guys want some water? And they'd be like, yes, please. And I would just trudge up like fucking 30 flights of steps and then just look into the concession bar. And you know core water? It's like those plastic water bottles with a weird shape.
Yeah.
There would just be literally an infinite supply of those things. And I was like, I'll have 7 core waters, please. And they kept giving me a little cardboard tray to carry them down in, and eventually they ran out of the cardboard, so I had to just like hug all the waters. Dude, it was so much fun. But the main thing was,
How many times did you make the trip?
Yeah, how many
at
water
least
quests?
3 or 4. I went on like 3 or
3
4
water
water
quests.
At one point, my feet were soaking. I didn't know your feet sweat from acid. Or, I don't know. Maybe mine did. So, because they kept being like, dude, I think it's kicking in more. Because I was like, this is
Was
fine.
that your first time doing it? I've never done
Doing
it
it like that, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay.
I've done like a little bit of it before, but never enough to where I was like kind of launched.
Yeah, I've never done it.
It was so sick. It might be the best ever, honestly. But dude, my feet were like soaking fucking wet, and I was like, I don't know if this is just like a feeling I'm getting. They were. I was sweating like a pig. I confirmed later on. But dude, so I go afterwards. Like it ends, and we're hanging in this like back area, just talking for like an hour. We finally go back to Shane's room, talk for like another 2 hours. And then it's like, and I was hanging on to the chill because I knew I was like, because it was wearing off and I drank all that caffeine, which they were making fun of me because I kept being like, I had too much caffeine, guys. They're like, dude, you're on acid right now.
That's not the
And I brought one of those, those giant fat joints.
Yeah.
I brought one of those thinking that like people would want to smoke it. Only like 2 people did. So I was just facing a bat. And they had the Class A Azul. And I was like giving that out to people. They were skeptical. And I'm like, guys, I'll drink it to show you it's not late. So I was just on acid, completely impervious to alcohol, just crushing tequila and being like, here, dude, it's good. Trust me.
Insane.
And dude, it was. And by the end, the bottle got crushed. Someone showed. Some people were passing it around. They're like, "It's done." I'm like, "Good job, you guys."
Yeah.
And
And
then
then strangers that you met when you got down to that level.
I like squatted up with some strangers down there. But
That's
then like I had my sweatshirt was just laying on the ground because I was like, I don't care about that sweatshirt anymore. And as I was going to leave, I was like, oh fuck, I left my sweatshirt. Dude, a guy out of nowhere goes, here it is, and just threw the sweatshirt up, and I was like, okay. So now I have my sweatshirt. I'm like, damn, the sweatshirt found me. It's so fucking tight. But dude, so I go finally. I'm like, Shane will be like, oh man, we should probably call it soon. I'm like, yeah, let's just hang out for a little longer. I knew I was like, I'm gonna go back to my room and freak the fuck out.
because of the caffeine mix. With
It was just, I don't know. It was ending, and it was like, yeah, I think it was the caffeine really, and I knew what I was in store for because if I have too much caffeine, I just lay there and like. My heart's off, my like chest feels tight, and I was like, I don't want to deal with this while I'm kind of tripping. That'll be terrible. Finally, he's like, dude, because I had to fly the next day to go to like, like a kid thing.
How early was the flight?
Dude, the flight was 1 p.m.
Yeah.
But it was like I'd been up all night. I was trying to figure out like what time do I have to get up.
Yeah.
But I just set I looked at my alarms. I was like set like 45 alarms.
Yeah.
But so I go like, all right. Go back to my room. I'm like, fuck, dude, here comes the hurt locker. And I walk in and I'm just like, I should pack. I'm like full on Jordan Peterson. Like, I'm going to clean up here and get this room in order. And like, I'm like walking back and forth. Like, yes, these are my pants. I'll fold these up here. And everything just took so long. And I slowly started being like, dude, just act normal. You're fine. You're just packing your clothes. Everything's fine. And I was like, yeah, but I could feel that caffeine feeling. I'm like, fuck, dude, this sucks. And then I was like, all right, I'm going through my routine. I start brushing my teeth, finally caught the mirror. And my first thought was like, it's all been leading to this. Stand there in the mirror and it's like, dude, all right, you're not feeling great right now. You're a little anxious. How about you just like actually show up for yourself for once in your life?
in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm like, and it's in my head. It's like, how about you show up for yourself and you get super present? And I just like stared in the mirror and I was like, I'm here now, and, dude. Instantly, I was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, no, damn it, all right. and then
Wait, you said I'm here now and then told yourself.
and in
to
my
shut
head,
the
it was like,
fuck
dude,
up.
shut up, you fucking dork. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Let me finish packing my clothes robotically. And then, dude, so I laid there. I packed my clothes and I just laid in bed. And it was just like, dude, I can't sleep. I'm in a hurt locker. I'm just laying there. My heart is just like, it's the caffeine. Plus, I'm still tripping. So I'm like, just feeding into it in this endless loop. So I'm going on like breathing exercises on my YouTube to calm myself down. Dude, for real. I'm doing just like I'm like, and I can't type. I'm like spaz typing, breathing, relaxation, anxiety into YouTube. And finally, so I get this one breathing exercise. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then it cuts out and I'm like, oh fuck, what happened? Straight back to zero. And then I get another one and it's like almost like hypnosis where he's like, do this, breathe in this, imagine this. And then they're like, if there's any tension in your body, give it a color. And I'm like, yes, it's red. And I'm like imagining a red. I'm like, all right, I got this. And it's like, now give it a shape. And it was like multi-dimensional poly. And I was like, that would turn into like a spiked dragon. And I was like, fuck, dude.
You got a red dragon.
It was just like, well, it just was like an amorphous. I would close my,
like
I would
a
close my
triangle.
eyes and it was
Oh,
just
it's a
like
dragon?
new dimensions of physical exam. I'm like, this isn't working very well. So I lay there and I'm trying to give it a shape, and then like it starts dissolving and coming back because you're supposed to like give the feeling a color, then a shape, and then allow it to dissolve into like whatever else it is. But I was just my visuals are too strong.
kept dissolving to new things.
Dude, it was like it was transforming into different things like at a million miles an hour, and I was like, all right, fuck, this isn't helping me with my eyes closed. And then eventually I had gotten stuck on the fact that I had gotten cut out of just through like constant caffeine use, nicotine, and whatever else, that I had like disconnected myself from God's natural rhythm of the day. It was like I'd been up all night, I hadn't slept. I'm like caffeine hangover.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone obviously there was LSD, but that wasn't the problem at all. Truly, that was a solution for sure. But I was laying there and I was like, I just want to get back into the natural rhythm of the day. That's all I want. Just get me back into God's natural rhythm, please, dude. And I just like laid there. And I had to lay there for like hours for like that caffeine thing to fall away. I was eventually, it was on like black box Bible quote, just like quotes, just laying there like, dude, please help me. And
You had your Bible study while you
I
were
did. It was
in the
Gospel
Bible.
of John, the Gospel of John on the YouTube
Oh,
black
John
box.
is fantastic
It was
for that.
it was
Yeah.
actually very nice.
What's John say that calms you?
Kind of the chillest of all the Gospels.
Okay.
I don't know. It first of all, the beginning, I didn't realize he starts like he goes back to like almost Genesis in the beginning, and I'm like, dude,
It's like the word and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the word
And
made
I'm like,
flesh,
all
yeah.
right, well, let's hope this fucking word helps me out right now. And he goes, so it was pretty cool. That one it goes into John the Baptist from what I remembered and listening to that and all
Sick.
this stuff. It was tight. But then, but yeah, and I woke up that morning and just had to, fly to the air. I had to go to the airport and it was just, no sleep, just like, bah. And, but yeah, ever since, dude, no caffeine.
Yeah.
I've been back in the natural rhythm and I'm like, I can't break it. I'm like terrified to break out of natural rhythm right now.
Just
I'm still tripping.
Just flash back to that. Oh.
No, I will. I'll eventually, but I did get all my caffeine in it because I was like not sleeping that good because I'd always be on the caffeine and then I wouldn't sleep because I knew I had the caffeine and I was in this like endless loop of poor sleep that I was just like, dude, there was like a flash where I was like night and day rising and falling with it, not artificially titillating myself. And like, it's been actually really nice.
But you're back on the right cycle now.
Circadians are back.
My circadian's locked in right now.
Nice.
It's nothing, and then it was also, I mean, dude, cold turkey, nicotine, caffeine. I had already been stepping down. No problem.
Yeah.
That's my new thing. I'm gonna start saying that during any nicotine ad reads. Be like, dude, it's literally not addictive. All you have to do is do LSD. All you have to do is
You just got to get back to God's natural rhythm.
all you have to do is do LSD and get back to God's natural rhythm. But I do feel great. I feel pretty fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So the first, I will say the day after, it was a lack of sleep thing, but so it was a little wobbly. The head was a little. I would like just be driving and be like, man, everything's cool. And I'd see a bumper sticker, be like, war is hell, and I'd be like, no.
You say you again.
Because I would just you would just think about like 40 million things. I'm like, yeah, it fucking is, I guess. Fuck. All right, let's go. Come on. And I was trying to get back from the grocery store, like,
Is that residual acid? Is that what they're like?
I think it really was a lack of sleep, but yeah, I feel like the next day after, because stayed up all night, was in the Hurt Locker, and then I like woke up on an hour of sleep and then flew home and just did like full family day of
Yeah,
like going to like a dance
Full Super Dad stuff,
dance
yeah.
recital, all this stuff, which was cool. It was very chill. But yeah, there was like the next day even I was fine, but like I could hit a thought loop where I'd be like, shut it down, dude.
Yeah.
Don't even go down that. Just chill. And then I was like, I got like 3 good nights of sleep.
Yeah.
And I mean, if the second day I was fine. Once I got good sleep, I was cool, but I was definitely a little. My wife was like, "Are you all right? You're a little quiet." And I was like, chilling.
Shrooms won't hit you like this.
No, I think for the acid, I like the acid over. I don't have done it once, but like with the thought loops for acid, I feel like you can stop.
You can cut them off.
You can cut them off. Whereas shrooms, I feel like they just keep going.
But they
Yeah.
don't linger, I think, for the day. That's what I was thinking when we were saying that. I've never done acid, but shrooms, I'll go through all those loops. But once the shrooms are done, I'll be like,
you're chill,
You're
yeah.
chill.
Yeah, yeah.
And you just have those thoughts. Like, you still remember them, but you were like, those were kind of positive. I think I'll take those with me further. Like,
I don't know. I want to. I'll definitely try it again. I'll try it under different circumstances where I'm not like out all night and just obviously jacked up on too much caffeine and a bat and fucking
crushing
tequila. But yeah, I don't know. It was cool. It was definitely awesome. But it does. The next day, I was kind of thrown. But I do think like if you stay up all night, you'll get whacked out.
Good thing you were locked in
I
on
think
those
also
waters.
just zaps a lot of
The
like.
waters, dude. I drank so.
If you didn't get locked
so
in on
much
those
water.
waters, that would have been detrimental
What
for the whole
happened to me
squad.
early on? What happened early on is I went there, and again, I'm like, I don't have like a particular like nor dislike for Oasis. I was always like, yeah, I remember their songs; they're cool. But I get there, and like right away, I'm on my bullshit. I like the screen comes up. I'm going, who the fuck did these cheesy ass graphics? I was just being nasty. And I'm like, these guys are so old. Anytime I would think when it started kicking in, if I thought a negative thought, it would hurt my whole body, and I'd be like, this is gonna be a long night. This isn't gonna be good. And then I was able to somehow be like, down regulate all negative thinking is off now, just as like a survival thing. And I just ended up having the gayest, funnest time ever.
That's awesome.
Just jumping around to Oasis like a fucking little 5-year-old.
Do you sing along to any of the tracks?
Probably if there was songs I knew, but I honestly don't really remember singing along.
Yeah, I feel like don't look back in anger would be kind of the whole crowd to be ripping that.
Yeah, and eventually I did
Wonderwall.
get into the screen pretty hard. I was like, these visuals actually are pretty sick. But no, it is easier to control for sure. Like it's way easier.
Yeah, you
I
don't go
feel like
down
if
the
you do,
spiral
I feel like
as
if you do
much.
too much, obviously that's when it gets bad.
I don't know. I just remember trying to write down creative ideas last time I did it.
Oh,
and,
dude.
And looking at them the next day, I mean, like, I wrote down, I thought it was great. It says, everything is about sex. And I was
Burgers, sex.
I was watching luxury fragrance commercials, and I watched a bunch of them. I was like, they're all about, if you smell like this, you can get pussy. Like, I was freaking out.
Dude, I sent myself an email halfway through thinking it was like the coolest shit. I thought it was the coolest shit ever. And I was like, dude, I think literally Wonderwall came on and Shane's just like staring at them playing Wonderwall. And I was like, do you want to read my email I wrote to myself? He was just like, dude, not right now. This is the whole point of the concert. You know, it was so funny.
This is the song we're all here for.
This is the email I was trying to interrupt his Wonderwall for. I was like sitting there, it was during a water trip. I wrote an email to myself and I was like, dude, this is the most profound thing that's ever been uttered. It was like, your nervous system is your responsibility, is your vehicle for making it through life. Please don't speed.
You were thinking about that caffeine the whole time. That was caffeine.
I wrote that down. I was like, that'll change the world tomorrow. All right. I kept trying to be like, seriously, dude, you should read my email. And he'd be like, dude, no, I'm not reading your fucking email.
You thought somebody's going to read that and be like, holy
Oh
shit.
my God. There was like 40 other emails that I had. I was like, I can't send myself emails all night. I have to chill. I got to chill and enjoy fucking Oasis.
Gonna start a revolution from my bed.
It was fun. It was very funny. The email was cracking me up. I was like, it just sat in my pocket. I was like, I can't believe that email's in my fucking pocket right now. It's such a sick email. It's such a sick email to myself.
The secrets to the universe in my pocket right now.
There was another one. There was a bunch of stuff I started to like write, and I was like, it's just a waste of time. I'm not doing this. It was so fun though. Yeah, we got the motherfucking hour. Well, do you guys have anything you guys want to plug? Anything you guys want to Jake the plug?
Pan- oh, you got it. Go ahead.
You go.
I was gonna say panties in the mouth. Please listen.
Plug your show.
Uh,
Plug your show.
Optimum Noctis. The next one is September 16th. Please come to that. They've been great. Thanks again, Matt.
Of course.
And I'm gonna be at Atlanta Helium October 23rd. Please come to that.
I'm gonna be in Dallas on October 26th at Dallas Comedy Club. It's a Sunday at 7 p.m. if you can make it. You can find tickets. Just go to my Instagram at Eganism.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Matt, for having me on. Appreciate it.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Of course.